Okay. Just gotta wait for Cole to get back, and then we'll get started. Hey Conker, it's going good. How's it going for you? Just about ready to get started, just waiting on Cole to come back down from upstairs. Once he's back, I'll take a drink and we'll get this thing going. Doing good as well. That's good. That's good. What's on the agenda for today? Let's see. Side quest day. Good. 2 quests, I think, between now and then side quests. Got to catch up on Ether Currents in the Four Lands and do job quests up to level 54 for Scholar and Monk and up to level 50 for Dark Knight. So that's the plan. Hey Ugwin, how's it going? What I think of Ravana. He was awesome! That is the most badass bug I think I have ever met in a video game. Yeah, it was a fun fight too, I think. Kind of keeps you on your toes a little bit with the potential to fall off. You gotta kind of make sure you're always between a wall and the boss there when you're moving around. So it keeps you on your toes a little bit. It's one of the better primals we fought for sure, out of all of them. So you loved his extreme max when Heavensward launched, and that throat singing though. Yeah. Yeah, he was pretty good. I liked it. May have to at some point we may have to try the extreme mob primals, although I can't guarantee that we'll be killing all of them. Most likely we'll maybe kill 1 or 2 of them. So I don't know. I have a 3-pronged plan for when this particular jaunt of my Final Fantasy XIV stream through will be ending, and I'll be moving on to different games. We have, let's see, do we have 2 of them right now out of 3? And I think today we'll get the 3rd one. Let me look. That's the 3rd one. Yeah, we have access to 2 out of the 3 prongs of my plan. So, and the 3rd one will become available to us today. And once all 3 of those are complete, well, I'll explain what they are when we get to the 3rd one. But once all 3 of those are complete, I will be calling it a day with 14 for a little while. Hopefully I'll find a point in the story with Heavensward and its patch content where you can end it off on a relatively, we've tied up most of the loose ends, and after this it's pretty much just Stormblood stuff note. That's one of the prongs, is ending off at a point in the story where it seems like we've resolved most conflicts, other than ones that would be resolved in Stormblood, although I don't know anything about Stormblood, so I can't really say for sure. And then the 2nd prong is the Hildebrand quests, which we're going to be doing as bonus episodes. I think we're just going to do the Realm Reborn ones. There are some that you can do in Heavensward as well, like they add more to his quest line, but I think we'll save those for when I come back as a way of easing myself back into the game, so. Excuse me. I can think of a really good stopping point in the patch content, but don't remember how far in it is. Well, that's okay. I'm actually, because of the fact that I've got this 3-pronged plan now, I'm actually willing to extend the playthrough past the original end date of the end of April, because I get the feeling I won't be able to fully augment my Shire gear that I'll be getting by the end of the stream, even if I extend it. So then I can use the rest of my my subscription to fully augment myself for when I come back, so that we're ready to go into Stormblood with like I-370 gear, which is ridiculous. We'll be good until like 2/3 of the way through Stormblood at that point. So 2.01's are perfectly fine. The jokes kind of get old from there on. Okay, well maybe we'll wait to do that then. Maybe then I'll because I was also planning when I came back to do coils before we move into Stormblood. So maybe that'll be like the prologue, quote unquote, as we'll do the whatever patch content is left after that, and also the coils as our prelude to going to Stormblood. We'll see. Means you get to play with us then. Oh, okay, good. That'll be good then. Yeah, well, it may. I'm hoping it'll be on screen. If it's off screen, then I'll be leaving posts and notes in my Discord server to let people know. I could also post them on Twitter if it's more convenient for you, to let people know that I'll be going and playing the game, when I'll be going and playing the game. It'll probably be a daily thing until my subscription in May runs out, most likely. So we'll see. Okay, Cole's taking his sweet-ass time, so let's just get started without him. Oh, okay. Yeah, he'll be here in a couple of minutes, so I'm gonna get started. Hey, SB, how's it going? You are just in time. We are getting started. You know, I gotta tell you, this place is impressive and a little imposing almost. You get here and it's like there's no ground below us. It's just the clouds. I mean, you can see the highest mountains and everything, but it was a little more impressive, I guess, when the thunder clouds were around here and I was staring off into whatever that's supposed to be, with the thunder and lightning going off in the background. But I'm sure it won't be long before that comes back to bite us. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV, the Stream Edition. Last time, we made it to the summit of Somal after defeating Ravana, the primal summoned by the Nath, and we are now here in a new area, the Churning Mists. And today, we are going to see what we have to do in Mogholm, and also most likely be doing primarily side content and updating on our Ether currents. So that's the plan. Before we start with Alfie Note here, I'd like to actually mention that I did not, in my haste to get to Somal last time, I did not grab the last ether current back in the Duranian Forelands that is in the field, so I'm going to show you where it is pretty much. It was basically, it's directly south of the Halo Throne, so you go down the tunnel that's right here, you head down here across this bridge, and basically right where that circle is on the map, I think it's a little north of it actually, but right about there is where the final ether current in the field is. So that I went ahead and grabbed it off screen after the last time, so we now have all 10 of the ether currents here, or not here, but in the Forelands. The hinterlands are later. And we have one of the quest ones, so we'll be getting the other ones today. And just like I said, there's the lightning, as if on cue. I gotta tell you, I don't want to be out in the open when that's going on. I'm not dodging 200 lightning bolts for an ultimate weapon or anything. Holy cow. Made it so Discord would notify when posted in the channel, but it doesn't seem to work. Oh, that's a little weird. Yeah, I don't know why that would be. Gotta be something on Discord's end, I would imagine. Time to find the Moogle masterpiece. Oh boy. What possible masterpiece could the Moogles want me to find today? Cole's back, let me call him. Once he pops up in my feed there. And there we go. Okay. While we're waiting for Cole to pick up, let's continue with our...
I'm back.
There he is. Okay, cool. Let's continue.
There we go. Now my shit's working.
I was wondering why you weren't picking up. It was because your mic wasn't picking you up.
Yes. No, I just need to adjust my mic and, get on your Twitch.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, well, there's a Moogle. It doesn't look like the delivery Moogle. Are they gonna have me fight Mogglmog again? Oh boy. That would be a Moogle sale. I'm kind of surprised you've never seen them. They're all over the place. Hi there. Oh, okay. Bye then. No, that was a Moogle. They probably have a colony or something here. I mean, this place is called Moghome, after all. I mean, this place is above the clouds. It could practically be the Chocobo Paradise, which incidentally is where a few of the Moogles live in Final Fantasy IX anyway. So. Oh, yeah, I guess that's a good point. The natives here would know. They're not a thing in Dravania or Ishgard, and they're only in the 12s, except for the male ones. Oh, okay, gotcha. Then let's go investigate why this one is just hanging out here. I'm sure there's a logical explanation. He was running away from his brothers and sisters who were trying to summon the good king? I couldn't tell you. Let's check our ether compass and see. 137 to the east. Okay, well, we'll probably encounter it on the way here. Well, of course he's gone. He can fly, man.
He did that thing where they fly off.
He has a lot of easier time getting around here than we do. He doesn't have to worry about terrain, you see. He just kind of flaps and he's done. And there's destinations over there. Maybe one of them is an ether current. Let's find out. Probably not, although... Gotta be getting close now. 68 to the east, so it's this way. Etheric disturbance. That doesn't look like an ether current. Yeah, my eyes weren't deceiving me, unless we were all having the same dream, in which case I think we're in a horror movie and we've got worse things to worry about.
Welcome to
Concealing magics. That's interesting. Is this the ether current? Let's see. 33 to the east. No, not quite. Is it up there? Oh boy. What you got, Esail? Yeah, that's the question. I don't have the answer for you. Let's have a look around. No comment. I've seen some Moogles that would make your initial impression of adorable not so much.
Can we all just sit down and realize the trial that gives you and me the most trouble is the fucking Moogle?
Yeah, I mean, I know how to do it now. I know the order, because I've had to do it in trials a bunch of times now, so...
It's not even that, like, the issue that I have with Mogglmog is on hard mode, he is, like, in general, like, you get him and you're just like, fuck, because his takes the longest, and it's easiest to wipe with him.
Yeah, if you don't know what you're doing.
Which I don't ever know what I'm doing, period, which is probably bad because I'm the tank.
Okay, I guess Justinian isn't familiar with Moogles either, although I don't know why he would be. Unless he's visited the Lancers Guild in Gridania for some reason, he probably wouldn't be familiar. I mean, these plants do have the neon glow that the pom-poms have, but I'm fairly certain it's not what we saw. That spot is completely unimportant, pay it no mind. Okay, I will ignore it. Completely.
I think the Mog is the worst trial in the game next the next one coming up. Oh, that's fucking ominous.
Yay, bad trial coming up.
End me softly.
No sign of the Moogle.
So you just doing that base story, Jimmy?
There's another etheric disturbance. Maybe we'll have to come back later to hit those up. I am doing this story quest and the next story quest and then side quest today.
Oh boy, I have some time to go into trials with astrology and have a fucking aneurysm again. Why is healing so damn stressful?
Because it's healing. Oh, there's a thought, Alfino. I mean, he seems to be concealing the ether currents in this area, so maybe he's concealing himself, too. I wonder why. They probably do hold the key to finding Race Valgear, actually, so... Ooh, Titanium Claymore. I've already got a better one, but... and I already have enough piety materia. I need to show you guys my inventory, because that's probably the biggest thing that's changed since last time. Specifically my inventory and my saddlebag, because I have actually gone ahead and purchased materia... well, basically all of the materia that I will need coming up for... in anticipation of the Shire gear, basically. And I didn't sell this crap that I got from my... trials and leveling today.
I wonder if I just straight up, after I get up to where you are in the story, just straight up ran trials with tank. If I could get to 60 today, if I just did all of them as paladin.
Maybe. SP wants to know if you want them to join you for when you're doing astrology
today, SP, because I really do want to get at least paladin up to 60, so I have access to some
the Shire gear.
Heckin' good gear.
The Shire gear that you have.
Pretty much.
Okay. But yeah, I bought some level 5, and I kept some level 4 materia. I know you can slot all level 5 materia into the Shire gear that we can get later on, but level 5 materia is very expensive. So I'm gonna...
Speaking of Shire gear, that just brings up an amazing point. How far off
well.
are we from getting to the area where we need to be?
We are at level 54 quests. As far as I remember, to get to the area you need to be, it's a level 58 quest. I could be wrong, but we're not that far off. It's probably like 25 quests or something. We'll get there by the end of next week, I think. If I did my math right and we keep on pace. Maybe it'll be the beginning of the week after. I don't know. But we should be able to get there before long, is my point. Anyway, let's have some mountaintop diplomacy in here. And I got to figure out whether I should buy the bow, or get the bow as the reward, or get the... what's it called? I probably should get just the one-handed sword, because I can probably sell that for a decent chunk of money on the market board in Alta, since Gladiators Guild is a thing there. Got a few more areas to get through. Okay, fair enough. I'm not in any hurry, to be honest with you, so... Yeah, but what makes you think they're even local, Alfie Node? Yeah, fair enough. I mean, we could go exploring the giant dragon fortress that's off in the distance, but that might not be where we need to go. Okay. You know, the ones that still like you, after, spending so much time with Estinian. Maybe. So what do we need to do? Oh, we need to go to Gridania. Okay. They do kind of owe us one, don't they? Alright.
A little bit.
Oh, that's a good idea. Alright, Estinian, as long as you don't mind being the guinea pig. And what did you neglect to tell me? Oh, you mean the Aetheryte Crystal? Yeah, I know. That way I don't have to trek all the way back up Somal in order to even get back here. So that's probably a good idea. But as long as we're going to Gridania anyway, now might be a good time to do some side quests.
And that's my cue to queue up for trials.
Yes, pretty much. Where's the... Oh, there it is. So we have a few side quests to do. We're going to do the Aether Current quest, but first we need to return to Ishgard so we can do the next Dark Knight quest. So, let me pop in this Dark Knight, and then we will return.
How much experience I'll get if I just queue up for story mode trials? It'll take me half the stream, but you know what? Fuck it, it might be worth it.
I mean, I get somewhere in the neighborhood of 2 million experience for doing main scenario. Yeah. Yeah. If it's your once daily one, yeah. I mean, that's how I got Scholar to such a high level. I queued up for main scenario once a day. You can't break the screen on this one, dude. I can't edit the stream live while you're...
But that joke's been dead for too long.
Yeah, that joke's been dead for 4 years, so nobody's even gonna know what I'm talking about. So let's move on.
You need to clip that. Please clip that.
Oh boy. How could they possibly make up to the giant flying lands in their own without getting eaten by dragons? That's a good question. I don't know. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Phrase over here.
If I do that shit for 2 million experience, it's gonna put my paladin from like an 1/8 to like 7/8.
Well, that's not bad.
Fucking 2
Geronimo.
million experience. What the fuck? I haven't done the dungeon in a while though, so I might get fucked.
Well, just say I haven't done this one in a while and don't remember how to tank it, and the other tank will ideally tank it for you.
I mean, to be fair, you don't even tank the dungeon. You just run.
You just run and you pull all the enemies with you.
Run like bitch.exe.
Shield oath, shield lob at a few of the enemies, and then the rest of them sort of follow
Let's
you.
do trials first. That always nets me a decent amount of XP, because I like trials because they're quick. As long as you get the pup stomp one. You get the pup stomp one, you're good.
I don't know.
You know what the pup stomp one is, too.
Yeah. In terms of the you know, them getting to the giant flying lands without getting eaten by dragons, that does kind of make me want, like, what do Moogles taste like? You know what I mean? Like, would that be a light snack for a dragon? Does the pom-pom taste like candy? That unravels a whole chunk of questions. That just unravels a whole chunk of questions that I can't really answer right now. And I don't feel comfortable answering either.
You never told me it gave like 2 million XP. I've been over here bitching about how it takes forever to level up, and you're over there sitting on this knowledge?
I mean, I figured you were doing main scenario and still thought it was 2.
I stopped doing them because I capped out on tomestones.
Oh, okay. Well then, there you go. It's not just tomestones.
2,000 of the fuckers waiting for Shire Gear to exist.
Yeah, it's not just for tomestones. It's for a lot more. I mean, you have to sit through it, but...
I mean, it's not like I'm doing anything else except for the fucking Red Mage.
Yeah, fair enough.
Level 58 quest for Red Mage.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, for doing this quest...
and just level the everlasting hell out of fucking...
Now, that's only your first time through, though. If you do it after that, you're going to get similar experience to what you'd get from doing, like, a 50-60, basically. Like,
I'll have some low shit, though. Damn, that means I can... Once I get Astrology to 50, the grind's basically over.
It's a lot easier once you get to 50, because then you can do trials and 50-60 dungeons and main scenario and...
But that involves me having to heal through fucking Ultima Weapon.
That's actually not as bad as healing through some of the trials that we have yet to unlock.
I don't want to think about those, okay?
So,
I don't want to think about Odin, okay?
yeah, that specifically is the one that I was thinking of, yeah, but, I don't know, I've heard horror stories about Odin. He may not be as bad as I've been told, but that will be something we do eventually.
Trial. Please don't fuck me over. What did I get? Damn it!
Praetorium?
No.
Well, then you got the easy one.
Gilgamesh.
What?
Bugamesh.
Oh, Bugamesh, okay.
End me softly.
Figures, you get the one we just did.
Let me just, Sword Oath off tank?
Mm-hmm.
I love how the other paladin just knows.
You think you do remember it, you forget where exactly you saw it conquer. Okay, so maybe you remember it then. It is, like I said, like 4 or almost 5 years old at this point, but it's, you know, it's there. Thought the scream was coming out of your other TV. Yeah.
What?
When you were screeching a minute ago.
I mean, I can do it again for viewing pleasure.
Please, no. Wouldn't be surprised if the game at one point states how Moogles taste. Oh boy. I wouldn't be surprised if it happens from this quest line, considering how Dark Knights hate Moogles, but that could just be a later thing that I've only heard through the grapevine. We get Dark Arts for doing this quest, let's do it. Why are you questioning my commitment? I'm following my own set of ethics. I thought that was the rule for Dark Knights. Oh, okay, well I guess that might be a thing, right? So what am I not understanding? I'd like to ask more questions. Frey, are you okay? Did you hear the voice in the abyss?
Frey, are you okay, bro?
Okay, fair enough. Oh, the Morbi Dry Docks. Okay. And that's where we'll go. That is in Lanasia somewhere, so I gotta go back to Limsa. Okay, I'll pay the 500.
Why is it that Ravana dies really quickly, but then he gets to the second half of his battle and it takes like 15 fucking minutes? Like, seriously, we just started. He's already down to 80%.
Because he stops just auto-attacking and he starts using actual moves.
Big boy attacks. Okay, he's using Prelude to Slaughter now. This is gonna be fun.
Kill the butterflies. Alright, we're here at the
Prelude to
Morbi Dry
Slaughter is
Docks.
the one where he fucking Tells the
I've
arena
already...
to go fuck itself. Oh, hey, look, I'm in the safe zone.
Nice. I've already played Mimidola in Triple Triad, so we will not do that again. I already beat him, so it's like, whatever. See, up here or down there? I can't really tell. Let's look at our map. That looks like down there by Leviathan's Trial. Okay. Incidentally, I actually found out the one and only mechanic in Leviathan's Trial that we must have missed somehow when we went there last time. Because I did Trials yesterday, and we got Leviathan. And apparently nobody in the fight, including me, knew the one mechanic to Leviathan, which is using the Magitech converter there. We wiped on Leviathan 4 times. I am really glad that didn't happen on the stream, because that would have just been embarrassing.
Oh, well, that's good to know. Ravana targets one person, usually the off-tank with that attack.
That's when you pop shield oath so you don't die, or you're,
Or I just pop one of my fucking 60% buff.
Yeah. Yeah, that too. Odin is weird because he's at a difficulty between hard and extreme, so people who are used to do extreme fights would ignore it and leave it to the people who are only used to hard mode difficulty. That does not bode well for our chances. But we'll make it, it's fine.
Got him.
Then why are we here, Frey? Oh, yeah? Oh, jeez.
Oh, you bitch!
Which boat was that?
Thank you for the sucker. Oh, dear.
You there, adventurer. I need help with this. Oh, hey, what's up? Yeah, it's me. I'm in disguise, but it's me.
Man, this party is doing a real good job of dealing with the falling laughters. Surprisingly.
Well, we took care of Leviathan, so, it was fine.
Die.
That would be me.
Whew, that was close.
Oh, really? And what do you need?
Bloody Foyer. I'm going to pop my defensive buff right now-ish.
Keykern bandits. I'm back to killing Keykern bandits again. Oh, boy.
Oh, this might hurt. This is why Rampart exists! Okay. The end of the tank didn't take, like...
Okay, sure. Let's help him out. I ain't above punching rats.
Yeah!
Except that's not this quest line. I have to punch them with my sword.
Oh, dear. This might hurt.
I can't tell if that was Frey being like, okay, fine, let's get this over with, or, oh, he's just leaving me to my own devices.
Big AoE, big dick AoE. That hurts.
Let's see here. Okay, he's out at the Salt
Am I
Strand.
still targeted, or is he being an asshole?
So let's go...
Yes, he's still being an
Let's
asshole.
see, did Quinfucius disappear? Yeah, Quinfucius disappeared. Okay. So let's go out... Excuse me, let's go out this way.
Damn.
And use a Gasal Green when we get there. If it's not an instance. If it is an instance, then I'll just leave it alone.
Switch over to Sword Oath now that he's stopped being an asshole. I wonder if he just specifically targets the off-tank with that. That's something to research. Oh, switch slaughter. This might hurt. Get some damage in. 18%. Nobody. We haven't wiped yet.
Shh. Yeah. Like I said, knock on wood. Make sure it don't happen. I think the way to the Salt Strand is over here, because I think it's that beach down to the south there that's all roughed up by the crystal. I don't know. I don't usually go down here very often.
Oh, don't stand in the death!
Check the journal entry for the Dark Knight quest after you complete a new part. So starting now. Okay. Let's see.
Can we kill him? Yeah, he's at 11. There's no way he's going down before he finishes casting this.
Is Frey writing in my journal or something? Oh boy.
Oh, this might hurt.
It's probably implied that I'm writing that sort of stuff, but I'd never write such mean things about people who ask me for help. Alright, Frey, you got some splaining to do, because I want to know why the hell you were writing in my journal. Just chaos? I mean, I can do chaos. That's fine.
Down that fucker goes.
Okay, here we go. It's an instance, so I won't bother summoning Quinfucius yet. That would just be draining his precious time. He's a busy chocobo, don't you know? He has to do his philosophy stuff, so... Slaughter the Keycurn. Well, okay then. I'll do this, I'll do this. Yo-Yo Rune. Could probably make that a rap name. Alright, come here, you. Pay no attention to the man healing me. Yeah, I'm gonna need one of these, and probably one of these. I guess I didn't need the MP that badly that I should pop Blood Price, but that's okay.
Do what? Main scenario.
Any other Keycurn? No, looks like this is it.
Heat up real quick.
Have a reprisal there, friend. Not that he's, you know, hitting anyone but me, but that's fine. I do love how once you get an aggro lead, though, when you're using Dark Knight, I can basically just keep myself completely alive by using Soul Eater combos. It's kind of ridiculous. Oh, here comes some more. And not just that, too, is also the MP that I get out of it is nice, too, obviously. Dark Guard's Power Slash builds a crazy amount of aggro, too. Yep, and we'll have access to that soon enough. Soon enough. So that will make things a lot easier for keeping aggro. Eggnog? They're throwing eggnog at me. God. Oops. Let's not hit Yo-Yo Rune until we take out his ads there. I don't really need Shadow Wall, but I'm going to do it anyway. Might as well, right? Can't hurt. Make Frey's job easier. So he can, you know, use Arrow instead of just constantly healing. There we go. Yep, let's grab these stolen goods and get out of here. Currently a Dark Knight, so I might just write that kind of stuff. Yeah, I guess maybe. Guess it depends on how much the darkness is getting in my head. Okay, duty complete. That takes care of that. Frey, why are you on the ground? You did nothing in that fight. What's your problem? You should heal yourself if you're that stressed out, or that, what's it called? Finish what we started? Who's we in this case, Frey? You're playing the pronoun game again. I hate when NPCs play the pronoun game. Because it just means that their message gets more cryptic. Doesn't shed light on things. But I'm sure that we'll figure it out eventually, because we will be going and doing the level 50 quest today as well. So maybe then Frey will be able to tell me what the hell he's been talking about.
Also me. Just keeps fucking eating the shield. This is weird.
What's weird?
I'm level 50 again on Paladin. I didn't realize how much was different between then and there. Honestly, I forgot. Having a gauge over shield and like Sword Oath now, that shit helped.
I still don't have a gauge for any of my jobs.
I killed myself. Also, I got Castrum. I'm pissed.
Oh. Why are you pissed about Castrum? It's the easy one.
This is the easy one? I always thought this one was harder.
I mean, from what I understand, it's because it's faster. It's considered the easier one.
I didn't even realize
I
there
like
was
Praetorium better, though, because it's less of a Snoresville kind of a thing, you know what I mean? Like, it's less of a, let's just
Shit.
keep going here, go to point A, go to point B, go to point C, there's barely anything doing it. In Praetorium, at least there's, like, something going on. Doesn't put me to sleep.
I mean, shit.
I did catch up with the bandits, and I found your stolen merchandise. What do you mean, but?
Cute.
Did they take something out of it? Is it spoiled? No. I thought I took care of them away from the boxes. Well, it wasn't my reckless destruction of your property, so...
Cut them.
Okay, what's the value of the item? Frey, you didn't slaughter them. I slaughtered them. What are you talking about?
You know what would make these story things a lot easier and infinitely better? Have a choice when you queue up for the roulettes. Either you queue up for one that it's a skippable cutscene or ones that don't have skippable cutscenes.
I think that's what Tab was discussing when we were talking about the final dungeon, when we were in it, so... Okay, Frey, slow down, man. Slow your roll. We're just trying to help these people. I'm not upset. What are you talking about? I'm upset with Frey if I'm upset with anybody. Stab him with your sword. Yeah, stab him with 50% of my sword. Is this your cut, sir? Where did he go? Let's see, did he run off this way? Maybe this way. Maybe he's down here. Oh, Frey, where did you go? There he is. Alright, man, what the hell was that? We can't just help these people and then yell at them when they have a problem with us, man. I mean, I'm not willing to have covered the cost, but I'm sure I could have worked something out. What? Who?
I'm sure there are some
what?
people
The
who are good enough at
adventurers?
this game running like story quests where they could just be like alt tab during the cutscenes and they know exactly how long they have before they have to alt tab back in.
Like a timer or something in the corner.
Hell yeah.
I said adventurers. I meant these people that give us side quests. We're the adventurers. Well, let's see. I mean, I guess I am concerned about the voice, so that's a possibility. Don't need them to become a Dark Knight. I disagree. I need people to give me quests so I can become a Dark Knight. He deserved it? No, I don't think he deserved it. Yeah, I'm concerned about the voice. Let's get the voice going.
You know what I'm concerned about?
What are you concerned about?
This dungeon's gonna take me another fucking hour. I fucking hate castrums. They're nearly always a pain in the actual ass.
Well, what do you mean all you can do is go... Oh, okay. This is what you mean, because you can give me my communion. Alright. Let's commune with the darkness again, then, see if we can hear the voice.
Okay, you're just going to pull the literal entire dungeon. Okay, Dark Knight.
Here we go again. Really? I'll never get used to the feeling of losing my legs.
How the hell? What are you losing your legs over?
Every time I commune with the darkness, I basically flop on the ground unconscious. Now who is he? Now the voice is playing the pronoun game with me. Oh, okay. Hey, Frey. You caught me at the edge of my consciousness there, man.
Yeah, I am following in your footsteps to the...
I couldn't see anything in there. Are you telling me there's a cliff in the darkness? That's not good advice. Next thing you know, you're going to tell me to start walking towards the light at the end of the tunnel.
That's just not good advice at all.
What are you talking about? Are you sure? What do you think you are, some kind of prophet? Huh. This is... The mystery deepens. This is getting interesting, but also kind of unsettling, to be honest.
How unsettling how?
I'm being used by a Dark Knight. But he gave me Dark Arts, so I guess that's a good thing.
Darkness... What?
Should check my journal again. Oh yeah, good point. Let's go to the complete quest and see if I can see anything there. Let's see. Side quest.
So what you're telling me is Frey's attempting to remove you of your free will.
Class and job quests. Here we go. Okay, so here's all the journal entries. Okay, cool. So we can look at them straight from the top. So we'll start just starting up here, and we can move to the bottom. So I'll just read them. It's a little easier that way. The voice is waiting to be heard, yet you cannot seem to grasp it on your own. Though disappointed, Frey will help you to understand its intent. Only communion will suffice. Morby Dry Docks will be where you conduct the rites next. Next entry, the one that I think Frey wrote, because I wouldn't write this stuff. Where do these people come from? These helpless, hopeless weaklings who see fit to beg the assistance of every passing adventurer, and now comes another beseeching the Warrior of Light to recover some stolen chest or crate of only the gods know what. The merchant claims the Keycurn bandits and their leader will prove worthy prey, but we've been disappointed before. And Frey continues, all around you lay the remains of Keycurn, hacked to pieces, some beyond recognition. Chest heaving with exertion, you gaze at the blood-stained sword in your hands, uncertain how long you've held it. The pounding in your head intensifies, and you blink back the pain. Frey, where is Frey? Okay, so that one was me. Never mind. Frey looks how you feel, utterly spent and in need of a rest. Finish it, he says. Finish what we started. Madness. Utter madness. That spineless sack of shite actually demanded compensation for his property. The nerve of these people, after all we do for them. But Frey was not about to let that pass. Oh no, it was a thing of glory, Frey giving voice to our feelings. Now he's referring to himself in the third person here. Like, what the hell, Frey? Our words tumbling from Frey's mouth. But why did he have to leave? Where could he have gone? Frey fears for us. He knows we cannot go on like this. The voice. We must hearken to the voice. Frey is right, of course. Frey has always been right. Only when we have renounced everything are we free to do anything. We can leave it behind, all of it. The Scions, the Alliance, even Hydaelyn. All we have to do is ask, and he shall set us free.
This is getting unsettling.
Now you know why I'm creeped out a little.
Is Frey attempting to just, like, turn you into his fucking slave?
I think he's doing what the Ascians are doing, and he's trying to turn me into his next host, and I'm gonna have to, like, murder him at the end of the next quest or something. Then I would have renounced everything, because I literally would have murdered my teacher.
Now, that'd be a fucking weird-ass coincidence, or something different for these classes. Instead of being completely loyal to your teacher and having to save him at the end, you gotta fucking murder him at the end.
Oh, boy. Let's see, where's the next quest we're going to? Okay, since we're in Lanasia, we're gonna go do the Scholar quest next. So let's go to Camp Bronze Lake, and see if Sarito has lighter things on our plate this time.
Are you, like, being consumed by the darkness over there? Do I need to walk over and Deus Volt the shit out of your soul?
I mean, pray for me. You might have to come into the depths and save me from the darkness soon. The rate I'm going.
Is that lore?
Deepest lore.
Deepest lore. At the end of the quest, Jimmy falls unconscious after murdering Frey and is saved.
Oh, God.
By the paladin friend that dropped off the face of the fucking planet. Like,
my hair looks so crap in Scholar. It's... I have to get a haircut.
Okay, Jimmy.
My hair just looks like garbage when I'm in Scholar, that's all. I have helmet hair, and my hair is longer, and it's also helmet hair, so it's like... too long. I'm gonna have to get a haircut when this whole Heavensward thing is over, I think. Get a haircut before we go to Stormblood, maybe. I should probably summon Quinfucius and Eos before we go over here. Matter of fact. I don't know, I look like I just rolled out of bed, I guess. That's all.
I know that feeling on an emotional level, considering how late I sleep.
Damn, dude.
It's not incorrect.
I'm aware, I'm just saying, way to shit on yourself. Sarito, do you have something better than what I was just experiencing? Because I think I was just experiencing the beginning of bipolar disorder. Broil, okay, that's nice. I already technically have Broil 2 because I'm over level 63, 64, wherever you get Broil 2. Like if I was to use Ruin right now, it would be Broil 2, but now we'll get Broil for actual dungeon content, so that's nice. Now you know why I had my book set on fire. Because my ruins are about to become broils. Forever. Well, what information do you need? You mean the sickness, or what?
Oh, fuck.
What?
Magitech Colossi. Colossi.
How many of those have we felled already? In our quest for conquest?
Motherfucker, I don't know.
I'm just saying.
Big ass fucking.
I'm just saying. I don't think it's that big of a deal anymore. Excuse me.
Shit. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I would imagine. So you're saying they basically picked up smallpox from the Lalafell, brought it back, and then you all turned into tonberries. That's great.
You know, I forgot about that part.
What?
That part where you drag all the enemies over to the mortars and then just fucking...
Get them all killed, yeah. Yep. Get used to it, because you're going to have to do it in the boss fight pretty soon. Yeah, that is a little weird, isn't it? Did it, like, germinate in their bodies or something? Maybe the amphora, yeah, that's a possibility. Let me guess. We gotta go looking for the amphora now. I sure hope the echo prevents me from turning into a tonberry. I mean, granted, I'd be all-powerful as a tonberry, because I'd have a knife that kills everything in one hit, but... Or at the very least kills it, does significant damage in a single blow. So. Oh, okay. Well, I guess Algazolka knows where we need to go, so let's head that way. Wonder if Sarita would prefer me to call Eos Eos or Lily. Considering he calls her Lily, I would imagine it's that. Where am I going for this anyway? Oh, it's over in the city of Nim. Okay, so we got to go back to the Camp Overlook. So let's teleport over there then. I could, you know, just ride on over there, but it's fine. I got a little extra gil. I mean, I almost have 500,000 now, so I almost have enough for that apartment we've been trying to get, but... As I said before, I'm probably going to save money until I get to about 600k. And then I'll worry about getting the apartment. Pretty soon we're going to need Confucius out here, but I don't think we need him just yet. I will use him to get a little further here. Hell, we could use St. Quethrin here instead, because she hasn't really seen hide nor hair of Eorzea. She's pretty much been in Ishgard her whole life. Maybe next time. Alright, Alcazolka, you are up here with the Coworls. Alright. Or you're over here. What are we looking for, man? Well, let me get some high ground and see what I can find. Okay. Let's get Confucius out here since this is not an instance-based destination. Hey, buddy! Ready to kill some things? Gotta be something around here that looks like the amphora. Wow! Hey man, why don't you come over here? I didn't even use my whatchamacallit, I didn't even use my ether flow. I was getting ready to energy drain as if I had ether flow, but nope. I do not. Now where to? Is it over there? Well, we're gonna find out because I'm gonna jump over there with Confucius. Okay. It's over here somewhere. And I'm in a fade, which is just fine. Let me look at my map. Okay, maybe it's, oh, it's over there. Okay, that's fine. Let's just get off this little middle island here. I get confused by the little floating areas around here. Can I jump this? No, I cannot jump this. We're not doing chocobo parkour today, unfortunately. Okay. Let's see what we can find over here. I'm just going to preemptively ether flow. I don't think I'll need it that badly, but, well, you know. It will help a little bit when we're running around trying to kill the golems that come here. No sign of that. I do see more golems. Watch out, Mr. Young Coral. You don't want to get involved with. Okay, hang on. Let me just stick him in the midst there. Have a broil too, friend. There you go. Yes, you did just see that right. I just did 2,000 damage with broil 2.
Hey.
It's nuts.
That's pretty good.
Absolutely nuts, man. It's actually more like 2,500 damage, but that's obscene. I can't even do that much with my DPS. But then again, I am level 65 with eye level 256 on my gear, so...
That's pretty fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's obscene, man. I'm too strong for my own good. This Fate music is kind of nice, though, while we're running around here trying to figure out where the M4 is. I'll bet you it's down there. What's going on? What's going on over there?
Man, Palace of the Dead would probably get me to 70 if this doesn't work. Or I should say, there's always Palace of the Dead if this doesn't get you to 70, man. Yeah, I know, but I can only grind Palace of the Dead so much before I would rather stick my dick in a light socket. So you chose MSQ?
I mean... I guess you gotta figure out which one's the lesser of two evils. Stick your dick in a light socket, Jesus Christ.
I know that, I understand.
That's a big M4. Wow. Pardon me there, Mr. Lightning Sprite. Okay. Can I target the Batoso adherents, please? No, that one. There we go. Have a broil too. There we go. It's funny because I'm doing the quest to get broil by using liberally spamming
That's what they meant by
broil
HOH.
2. Palace gets you to 60, Heaven on High, the next Palace thing gets you to 70. Oh, okay.
Heaven on High, that's what they probably meant. Because they said HOH and I didn't know Heaven on High was a thing. I just thought Palace of the Dead was like...
Does that mean there's going to be a new Palace of the Dead thing for Shadowbringers? Gets you to
Probably.
80?
Ew.
Oh, okay, we just got to go back to Cerrito. Alright. You know what? We'll teleport to Camp Bronze Lake. Like I said, I've gotten plenty enough gil from just doing trials and stuff. So, I got gil to burn, baby. Alright. Nope, this is the right way. Let's go deliver the M4 to Cerrito before it gives me HIV or something.
TDI, bro. Or TMI.
Well, I mean, the Tonberry disease, according to this, is kind of like the real-world equivalent of smallpox. So,
E.
according to the Scholar quests, anyway. It's kind of interesting, though. I get the feeling it's going to go somewhere with it, and I'm like more than just like this is what the disease is. Oh, okay, and that's it. No, I feel like they're going to do something with it. I don't know why, but I do. I feel like it's going to move in a different direction. Well, not a different direction, but come to some sort of conclusion. I did, yeah. I mean, as intact as you can be, buried in the dirt for thousands of years. You like floor-based progressions in MMOs, but that's probably just you. They've had to say there is, but it's pretty safe to assume. Gotcha. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of roguelike games, to be honest with you. I mean, I can play some of them, but at a certain point, I usually have to cut it off because I don't feel like I'm making There's only so much forward progress you can make in a game like that before you realize this goes on forever, basically, and then it just doesn't feel fulfilling anymore. At least for me, anyway. Like, I still haven't played 20XX, which is a roguelike version of Mega Man X, basically. And I love Mega Man X. You can attest to that from how many of the games I'm playing in the series currently. But, yeah, I haven't played 20XX yet because I've kind of been like, I don't know if I'll like roguelike Mega Man X. I mean, it's worth a shot, sure, but just haven't gotten around to it yet. Okay, so maybe this will help us to figure things out. Excuse me. Yeah, maybe we should have stuck it in a biohazard bag or something first. I mean, in-game I haven't been touching my eyes or my, you know, open orifices, but outside of the game I've been rubbing my eyes a little bit, so... Yeah, a void scent of some kind, or just golems. Maybe they sealed a magic pot in the amphora. And who is Mahak? Is it like a Krogan deity?
That sounds like a Krogan deity.
Oh, okay. Apparently a mage of some strength. Or the god of the mages who has some strength. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, how could you? Your people were gone for a year, and then they came back as good as new. Who would think that that would be a plot, you know? Like, you'd have to be, like, super cynical about everything in life to even consider something like that. I mean, those people exist, it's just they're, you know, might be few or far in between. Yeah, I'm not keen on that there. We did transform slightly, though, at the end of this, because for completing this quest, we get access to the Broil spell in dungeons. You know, if I'm level 54 in those dungeons. So that's nice. Alright, and we could keep going with this as usual, but we're going to wait until the main quests catch up to it. Okay, so... Broil Mastery under our belt, the next place we need to go is back to Foundation, because we are going to do the level 50 Dark Knight quest now. Hopefully solve this mystery once and for all. Or just learn that it's going to continue in the level 50 to 60 quests. I mean, either one at this point would be fine, because we will get the 60 quests done before the end of the Heavensward main scenario quests, so... Like, before we even get to the patch content, we'll get it done at the rate we're going. It worked out nicely because I basically, if I do 2 quests in the Dark Knight storyline for every 1 quest... Which quest is that? Oh, Leaves of Ishgard, okay. Excuse me, I thought Frey moved on me or something, but no. Yeah, if I do 2 quests in the Dark Knight side quests, for every 1 quest in the Monk and Scholar side quests, I will get all of them to the level 60 quests by the time we get to the end here, based on the number of breaks, quote-unquote breaks from the main story I need to take. I gotta blow my nose real quick, sorry. One sec. Okay. There we go. Yeah, sorry for blowing my nose in your face there, Frey. Not exactly kosher for friends to do that. Dark Knight's Armor Coffer and Living Dead. Okay. Well, I don't like the idea of becoming a zombie, but I suppose if Frey has his way, I might just be one.
Keck.
I don't like how ominous that one-liner was there. Frey was here long before you met. Well, let's get to the end of this. Okay, Frey, dude, I know you're being an asshole, but slow down. I need you alive in order to figure out the voice in the abyss, so...
What's he doing now?
He's having a headache like I have when I have the echo happen. Somewhere warm. The Gates of Judgment aren't warm, dude, but okay. I guess they're warmer. So do I do that at the gates? Okay, yeah, I do have to go to the gates and say his name. I was like, wait a minute. Did I suddenly have the worst short-term memory loss episode I've ever had in my life? No. No, we have to actually go to the gates and then call out for him. So let's go do that. I feel bad for that guy who's walking on his sword like a cane all the time when he gets to the gates here. It's like, I wish I could just, you know, throw a physic or something his way, and then he'll be like, I feel much better, thank you. I don't even need a reward for it. I just want to make him stop walking like that.
1.1 million XP. I'm sad. I thought I would get more.
That's not bad, though. Actually, I should clarify, because I think Praetorium is the one that gives me around 2 million. Castrum still gives really good experience, though. Like, you need about 7 million in order to get from 59 to 60, if I remember right, or something like that.
I needed from 0, I needed 3,888,000.
Okay, so I'm thinking of something else then. I might be thinking of, like, 69 to 70, actually. I haven't looked at the EXP chart in a while.
I just want Paladin to be 60 so I can finally beat my level 58 quest and be done with it.
Okay, with the chat mode,
I've been stuck on that quest for longer than I care to admit.
Scooby-Doo, where are you? Or Frey. Oh, who needs me now? Let's find out. Oh, Lord Drillmont's regiment, okay. Okay, you need my help with what? A giant problem. Is it the behemoth attacking again? God damn it. I told them they shouldn't keep feeding him that much. Band of... Oh, a band of giants. Okay, they're actual giants. Okay. I didn't realize they were referring to an enemy type. I just thought it was a giant as in enormous, as in a problem of massive proportions, and I suppose it is, but not. I didn't think they meant it literally. At least 24 knights. I mean, I could probably clear them out for you. Okay. I mean, I'm looking for a friend, but I could probably stop off and help. It's worth the experience, I think. Any chance that any of your knights could keep an eye out for my friend while we're going? Or you could just leave me.
Or you could just die. Yeah.
What, are you not gonna... Oh. I thought Frey was right behind me. Huh.
Oh my, what?
Teleports behind you. Well, he's not there, so since Frey's just effing off to do whatever the hell he wants to do, let's go to wipe Danifin Pass and see if we can't help out with this giant problem that they have.
I guess you could say it's a giant problem. And thus, I felt the glare of the entire chat, and Jimmy pulls and got out.
Well, that was the joke, though. That was it's literally a giant problem because they're giants. So. Okay, right over here.
Alright, Red Mage Story Quest level 58, let's go!
Nice.
And then I go into my level 50-60 queue and get like 100,000 XP for an entire dungeon. Also known as Enemy.
Damn, dude. Somewhere in the tunnels. Okay.
I love how I'm going through all this bullshit on Paladin, get it to 60 and get half-decent gear on it. Then it's just gonna be like, fucking, I gotta do the same thing with Red Mage, and then I have to play strictly Astrologian for like... ever.
No, you could keep playing Paladin and Red Mage, it's just that you'll get less experience. But that isn't really a problem anymore because we don't even have Road to 60 to fall back on anymore, so...
I miss Road to 60. I used to get 5 levels of fucking storyline. Those bastards.
Alright, let's pop Grit and Dark Side. Now that I have Dark Arts, I need to start incorporating that a little bit into my moves here, so let's see what we can do. Wow. Come here, you. Oh, okay. Wow.
You guys should just say fuck it and go into Palace of the Dead.
I mean, you could.
Just level up astrology like that. Cut the fucking bullshit. Cut the stress.
Okay, let's see here. That takes care of that. Was that it? Was that the leader? Alright. I was expecting more, but okay. I mean, I do have Ironworks gear, admittedly, so that might be why I'm ending these guys so quickly.
What level did I leave off on Astro? Was it 40? I think it was 40.
Okay.
It was 40.
I took care of things for you.
That's right, I have like 15 levels to go, and then I can like actually fucking start playing Astrologian for Heavensward.
Yeah. Yeah, that's usually how it works. Once the leader falls, usually the rank and file scatter. What do the bards say? I'd be curious since I haven't done the bard quests yet. Oh, yeah? Well, I try. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. I lost my helmet, sir. What am I going to do? Can you find it for me? No. Sorry, that's something you're going to have to do on your own. Who, Lord Drellmont? Conversing with a corpse?
That sounds terrible.
I mean, are they talking about Frey? He's not really a corpse, is he? I mean, I've been watching him walk around and talk and everything. I mean, maybe they didn't check his pulse. Okay. Let's get to the bottom of this. Definitely check the journal after every new quest. Okay, yeah, we'll check the journal then. Hang on. Before we do this, let's check the journal. Figured we could get a summary at the end, but we can do it now, so. I'll read through them once we're done. Just reading them on my own for now. Okay, but I'm not gonna kill Lord Drillmont. What is... Why are you telling me... Some of them are made... Oh, they were made by... Okay, so that's who I have to go kill, is corrupt temple knights. Okay, fair enough. And we'll be synced down for this, but only a little. I'm only level 53 after all. I might be 54 by the end of this, depending on how much experience it gives, but we'll see. Alright, let's go see what the meaning of all this is. Frey, what did you do? Come on, man. What happened to you in Ul'dah? Are you talking about what happened to me in Ul'dah? Because, I mean, fair enough. My weapons were my fists there, though, so I couldn't exactly surrender those. Are you going to chop them off? How do you figure this is the greatest moment? You just murdered, like, literally everyone in White Brim Front. Frey, this is not acceptable. This is not kosher behavior. Okay, what truth has been staring me in the... Okay, lens flare eyes again. Here we go. Whose real name? Your name is Frey. Okay, so you are still a... So how are you walking around if you're still a corpse? Well, sure. I mean, that's how I've learned how to do these jobs since the very beginning. It's because of a mentor. Right. Not necessarily the things I would not, but just tell me the things that I should do. What you're telling me to do is just murder whoever the hell I feel like. What do you mean what we have done? This is your job, man. You did this, not me.
And the twist is you and Frey are the same person.
Probably.
I am the shadow of the true self.
I mean, you gave me Dark Arts and Blood Price and Dark
The
Side and
Harkness.
Dark Passenger and, you know, Demon Fang, but
Don't give in to the darkness, Jimmy. Kill the darkness.
our soul. Oh, through communion. Okay. Frey, what? Oh. Okay, then. That's not good. Sure has, but apparently it's also your story. No. No, that is not happening. You're gonna have to fight me for it. Okay, I knew we were gonna have to murder Frey, but I didn't think we were gonna have to do like this. Jesus Christ.
That poor guy just starts backing off like, what the fuck am I witnessing?
He's watching me kill my own esteem. I'll go dark side if you want. I've got Rampart. When do I get that sword? That's the question, Conquer. I don't know. It would be nice though. I'm trying, Dromon! He keeps hitting me in the face. Oh, hey, he's actually here. Nice. I mean, I am facing myself right now. Oh my god.
Somebody blast, I'll face myself in the
Come here, you. Where's the other one? Oh my god, they're everywhere! Get back here! Well, I'm only doing it because you're forcing me to. Okay, then stop being divided. Rejoin my consciousness. This is nuts, man.
This is fucking insanity, and I love it. I knew the Dark Knight quest was legitimate bat-shittery, but I didn't realize it got this crazy.
That's a Heavensward relic weapon for Dark Knight. Oh, nice. Hey, Amarella, how's it going?
Kill yourself, Jimmy. Don't worry about the mental shutdown.
No, you get back here right now. I don't know why I popped Convalescence. I meant to do this! Okay, don't know what that is, but I gotta kill myself faster. There we go. Oh boy.
Kill myself faster. I
Okay.
never thought in my life I would hear you utter those words.
Okay, I got it before it exploded. Duty complete. The way the name's spelled always makes you giggle. I'm glad. It's a nickname that I received a long time ago and just sort of stuck.
Jim,
Yeah, Jimmy. I think it's over. I think I can stop now. Yeah, you definitely underestimated me, but I mean, how could you? You are me. Okay, but that's fine though. Everybody has those dark corners of their soul. I'm not infallible. I'm not necessarily the hero that everyone says I am. But that's okay. It's part of being human. Because that's what I am. I'm not some crazy hero you could put on a pedestal. I'm a human being. I guess that's sort of the point, though, isn't it? Well, yeah, I know who I am. There are dark parts of my soul that may exist out there, but that doesn't prevent me from being the person that everybody needs me to be. So I accept you, Shadow. For all that you are, and for all that I am, I accept you. Can we go home now?
do I get a persona?
Yeah, do I get my upgraded persona from this? What in the hell would be my persona, anyway?
A fact we will figure out later.
Well, who is our? Because I thought you were me, or is there a third party at play here? What about the voice in the abyss? I thought the voice in the abyss was you, though. Maybe there is still a voice in the abyss. What, my inner demons? Yeah, I'll unleash those on the field of battle against people who deserve it. Not these people. These people don't deserve that. Everything you've done, everything we've done in this place, they didn't deserve it. So you have to know that I can control the time that you're going to come out. And when I let you free, you can do whatever the hell you want, but you have to go back to the place you came from. You have to go back to the depths of my soul and allow me to be me again. There's some give and take here, Mr. Darkness. And if you're willing to accept that, then there's a place in my heart for you. This is my answer. I hope you can live with it, because if you don't, well, I guess I could just kill you.
That's my answer. I hope you can live with it. If not, to hell with you.
Let the two halves become whole again. Fusion, ha! As a boss of an old RPG that I played a long time ago, not for my channel, but for myself, once said, there is light and there is darkness. And that's just the way it is, really. What, that you have to be half of me? Do you get the two become one Keyblade from this? I hope so, Conker. That Keyblade's badass. I just wish it didn't have the crappy ability on it, then I'd be using it like through all of Kingdom Hearts 2. That's fine, man. In the middle of a fight, when I get angry, you can take control. That's what helps me live. So...
Could you fucking imagine if I did this with Rory? I would have been laughing at the sheer insanity.
It's all about control, man. Control and focus.
I would just like to make a point that Jimmy just played a Persona game after he finished beating a Persona game for the stream. I streamed!
I played Persona in my Final Fantasy. That's great. Never thought I'd utter those words.
I'm angry, but I'm not angry.
I don't know, man. This quest has been pretty good. Scholar's gonna have a hard time topping this. I've heard really good things about the Scholar quest in Heavensward, but that's gonna be hard to top. Well, I was lost for a minute. I was denying half of myself, if that makes any sense. I just hope that you guys can, you know, recuperate. If you need healing, I can switch to Scholar. Oh, Frey. Yeah, hopefully wherever he's going, it's a better place than where he was before. Okay, so there's our answer.
So let me get
Quest
this straight. When you
complete.
became a Dark Knight, your shadow took over a corpse to give you a mentor and attempted to push you towards the darkness. So all those journal entries you were writing, that you say you weren't writing, that Frey was writing, was in reality you were writing because you were talking about your...
Yep, pretty much. Pretty much what you said, even though it's a brain bleed.
So you were writing them, but you weren't writing them because you weren't aware you were writing them.
I was denying... I literally played right into the quest's hands, because I was denying that I was the one writing them. I was saying Frey was the one was writing them, when in reality I was the one writing them, because I was denying the darker half of my soul. I was being a good boy and denying the bad boy.
So that's why you got a haircut.
No, I got a haircut because I have helmet hair now, because I keep wearing this damn helmet. Admittedly, though, I do kind of like this haircut a little bit. I don't know if... Like I said, I think we're going to get a new haircut when we get to Stormblood. Hopefully, Stormblood's warmer than Heavensward. For now, it says, you subdue your dark side for now. But it'll be back
Oh, of course.
on another Dark Day's night.
Oh, of course it's going to be back. Heavensward's Dark Knight story wouldn't be interesting if it didn't come back.
Okay, well that takes care of that. Let's go do another quest for our jobs now. The last one that we have to do before we head back to do the ones for, whatchamacallit. Oh, I need to sell some stuff. I'll go to the merchant and vendor while I'm here. And we'll check the journal as well while I'm here. So let me just go sell some stuff. And the Dark Knight coffer, I guess I'll do. And then, I don't know if I can sell this stuff. Can I sell the coffer? Hang on, I'm pretty sure you can't. Close the door, please. Let's see. Yeah, there's no selling price and it's untradeable and unique. Okay, well then let's use it. You get some armor from this, and it's pretty good. It's like eye level 90 or something. Oh, it's high quality, so that's not bad. But I don't think it's as good as the stuff that I have from the Ironworks stuff. So I've kind of bought over the armor that I would have. Let's look, actually. Hang on, let me see. It's the heavy wolfram stuff, which is... here it is. Let's do a comparison. Yeah, not quite as good. A little less defense, but the stats are really where things sort of drop off for the heavy wolf. I mean, it's a good set, don't get me wrong, but not quite as good as what I've got, so... Alright. So let's sell off our junk. Keep those silver chocobo feathers. Yeah, I put those in my inventory because I was just reorganizing my my chocobo saddlebag. So. Oh, you can sell the heavy wolfram stuff on the market board because it's not found. Okay, then yeah, we'll do that. I can. Oh, I need
On a
to.
side note, I'm going to recommend that,
too.
despite the fact that the Dark Knight gear might not be your style, you keep it because that stuff's pretty fucking good.
I know, but it's not as good as the stuff that I've got. I guess I could do this, and we can see what it looks like to see if I want to glamour it. But
does it look like crippling depression armor? Let's find out.
what, heavy wolfram stuff? No, it doesn't look like.
No, I was talking about the stuff in the coffer.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The heavy wolfram gear.
I have 2 pieces of that.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the helmet, to be honest with you. It makes me... I mean, I could cosplay as Nightmare if I got the Soul Edge weapon, that artifact gear that the dark version of me was wielding, but... yeah.
Nightmare was a little bit brighter of a blue.
He was a little brighter blue. Well, you can dye it, so that helps a little bit.
The chest piece looks pretty damn good.
Let's see.
So do the boots, the greaves.
It's not bad. It's a little
It's
too
the chest
bulky.
piece I've been using for my Onion Knight cosplay.
It's a little too bulky for my taste, though. Like, I mean, I know it's armor, so it's supposed to be bulky, but the stuff that I've got, I think, looks fine.
You see, that's the cuirass I've been using.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I just dyed it Dalamud red.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Let's see. Where are we going now? We need to go to Revenant's Toll, so let's go back there, and let me actually switch over to Monk. Something tells me the Monk quest is going to be slightly less crazy than what we just experienced. Oh, there's somebody dead in the Highlands there. Well, that sucks. Sorry, bruh.
So headcanon, that entire internal battle happened inside of your head, and Rory had to beat the shit out of you in the real world to stop you from murdering people.
Is that the canon?
That's the headcanon.
Okay.
Because Deus fucking Volt.
Deepest lore.
I love deepest lore.
Alright, let's go see... yeah, I'm not even going to bother walking around in disguise around here anymore. All the Crystal Braves are afraid of me anyway, so... Let's go see what
the Crystal
Vittergelt's
Braves
up
tried
to.
to like murder you, and now they're suddenly terrified of you.
Well, they saw me like murder a bunch of them, so...
And you know...
And the brass blades. Meditation!
It's not even the fucking just the brass blades anymore. You've single-handedly walked into Ishgard.
True.
Can you think of anyone who's done that in recent history? Nope.
Yeah, their gates have been closed for quite a while. Anyway, let's see what urgent tidings Vittergelt has for me. Probably not as urgent as your shadow just tried to murder you, so you should murder it back. Ah, okay. To Dalamud's Talons, okay.
The fuck is Dalamud anyway?
Dalamud's the moon that crashed into the planet, or not crashed into the planet. They were trying to crash into the planet, and then Bahamut was in it, remember?
Oh. Well, that's kind of weird. Name a place and a freaking What the hell is it? Name a place and a diact of the moon that caused the fucking 7th astral calamity.
Well, it was named before the 7th astral, or the 7th. Well, it was named before the calamity. Basically, it was named Dalamud's Talons before that. So.
Well, shit. You
You got a new 70 set to oh, okay. Is that the 70 set there? Okay. Here, hang on. Let me get out of my thing with Vittergeld so I can check it. Hold on a sec. Oh, and Professor Eric's hot on the trail of the Sect of Shadow, too. Okay. Alright, let's go see your pupils and see if they got involved in some shady business. Alright. See, that's nice. I like that. So that's the set from the Stormblood intro, I think, right there. It's a little too... The jacket is a little too open for me, but the rest of the stuff, I think, looks pretty good. So... Do you have a little frog mage as your... Froggy! I found you at last!
Oh, God.
That's pretty nice, though. That is pretty nice, though. I like it. I don't have that stance, though. The only stance that I have right now is this one.
When do we get the new stances for our classes?
I don't know. Or,
Is
well,
there a new stance
the pose, anyway. This is the only pose that I have for my class right now. So that's it.
Obviously, we need to get better at JoJoing.
It's the monk set. The weapons are literally the symbol of Rao gear on the back of your hand. That's badass, man. Might have to switch out the Makai fists for those then when we get to them. That's going to be a ways off for me, though. But, you know. That is pretty cool, though. I like it. Oh, okay, I see. So it's a different pose depending on your gender. Okay, so males pose this way, females pose that way. Okay, well, there you go. There's your comparison. I don't know how you're moving while you're doing this. I don't think I'm able to do... I mean, I probably could, but... Anyway. Yeah, okay. But that's pretty cool, yeah. Side-by-side comparison of the two. You know exactly how Cole felt when I made that Big the Cat reference?
I am in pain. I am actually internally bleeding because of that reference.
He's not that bad. Come on.
Listen here, you motherfucker. Catching Froggy is literally the worst thing.
It's like 4 stages. Alright, we're heading to Dalamud's Talons, which is where exactly? Let's go look. Oh, it's over by the cerulean processing plant. Okay.
I wonder if
then that's where we're heading.
I wonder if, like, you can fly.
And Emerella just Kamehameha'd me. I don't have that yet. Hopefully soon.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That move almost made me try Monk. Literally just that. Only that.
4 is 4 too many stages. Yeah, I guess. Fair enough. I like Sonic Adventure, so I'm willing to excuse some of the less fine points about it.
I like the game too, but like, once I took the glasses off.
The rose-colored glasses, yeah.
Now, on the other hand, the rose-colored glasses for Sonic Adventure 2 are glued onto my face.
We didn't read the journal entries for our answers, so let's read those before we go running off to do Against the Shadow. Okay, so.
I dare anyone to try and yank those rose-colored glasses off my face.
Frey knows what is best for us, so we will do as he asks. We will wait for him outside the gates of judgment and say his name so he will know we are here. As we found out, not Frey at all. A pair of knights hailing from Whitebrim Front overhear your summons and recognize you as the Warrior of Light. Seizing the opportunity to exploit the good nature of the fool who could not wait for his comrade and put this nonsense behind him forever, the knights convince you to help them deal with a band of giants. Head to Danifin Pass and get it over with. While your courageous new friends distract the Dross, you will... What is a Dross, anyway? You will seek out and slay the leader. I would assume it's the rank-and-file enemies. As long as it's not Andross, we're good. You will seek out and slay the leader. What a brilliant plan! Nothing like the countless other times we slew someone else's enemies. You killed them. Well done. Can we go now? Yeah, that actually does sound like me. You did it. You killed it. Now cut me down so I can get out of here. Serve, save, slave, slay. You struggle to hear the words of the knights over the pounding in your head. It would seem that Lord Dromont has summoned you to Whitebrim Front to discuss allegations which have been made against you, including the rather disturbing charge that you were observed conversing with a corpse. Nothing for it then. Journey to Whitebrim Front and kill them all. Darkness dwells within us all. but few are forced to confront it as you are. One moment Frey stands before you, and in the next it is your twin. As you wrestle for control with your dark side, the voices of Whiteburn Front cry out to you in support, even as your own voice belittles your struggle. And then, as quickly as it began, it ends. Your soul is in your keeping once more. By Lord Dromont's command, none will speak of what they saw, a gesture you find more comforting with every passing moment. Even after regaining your faculties, your memories of Frey are still muddled, and though your dark side has been subdued, it remains your constant companion, yearning to be free, yearning to set you free. You need only ask.
Dark Knight Quest is like a horror movie. Jesus
it was really good. I liked that a lot.
Like, it ended the only way it could have.
I kind of called it, though, which is kind of a recurring trend here. I seem to be calling these things. I didn't call it completely because I was like, oh yeah, well, I'm going to have to kill Frey. I wasn't technically wrong, but it wasn't exactly Frey.
You kind of killed
Frey.
Frey.
I was half right. Frey was already dead. I had to kill my dark side. So, yeah, I didn't get to do that to him because I wasn't on Monk, so.
Damn it.
Dross has a meaning that is a waste or foreign matter. He's calling them waste. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, that makes sense considering the Dark Knight thing. I am above 56, but it's okay because I don't have any of the abilities above 56 anyway. I hope I keep Fists of Fire in this. I hope I remember how to play Monk after playing Dark Knight.
You've been giving into the darkness for too long, Jimmy.
Let's get a change of pace here. Let's get my center. Let's find my center and get back under control. Or open another Shadow Chakra, which, I mean, I'm pretty sure during the Dark Knight quest I literally just opened all 8 of the Shadow Chakra. If there are 8, there could be 7. So, why did you need to deceive us? It did, so it was a Shadow Chakra from what we understand. Yeah. So you guys have unlocked all the chakra aspects, or chakra of shadow, and we've unlocked all the chakra of light. So by fighting each other constantly, we will unlock the other side of our chakra. I mean, okay then. Well, think about it, Vittergeld. If we all open all 7 of the chakras, then we literally will have to cooperate, so I'm down for this.
Surely cooperation.
Pretty much. And who is your true master that's forbidding you from doing that? I find it kind of hard to only exchange blows. Usually I have to exchange words first. That way the music has a chance to build up, you see. Alright, let's get him there, Vittergeld.
Can't confirm Jimmy's got the P3 experience where he just has headphones that are actually the soundtrack.
Okay, I'll go after Otachaka and you go after Distenza. My Fists of Fire went back off again. God damn it. It's okay. It's okay. We've got True North. We're getting our Grease Lightning up. We'll work on this. Probably don't need Bloodbath that badly, but I'm going to use it anyway. I'm feeling it now! Oh god, what is that? Is that what that was, that pulse wave? Because, I mean, that's fine. Spirit Pulse. I don't know where that's coming from. Gotcha. Alright, let's go help Vittergeld. Keep him busy, friend! I can do my positionals if you keep her busy. You have Bloodbath there, Vittergeld? Yeah, well, if you do, you're not using it. Let's do one of these just to ensure that I stay off the aggro list there. Ha! Well done there, Vittergeld. You actually stayed alive, which is more than I can say about most of the NPCs in these duties. It's more than I could say about Alcazolka against that golem. Holy cow. You're supposed to be a marauder, Alcazolka, or a warrior. You're supposed to have like 30,000 HP at this point. Well, I don't feel anything yet. I'm sure I will in a minute, but... And where do you propose we do that from? What are you talking about? Are you gonna, like, put townspeople in danger now or something? Well, that's not gonna happen, unfortunately, so... You're supposed to be a healer. Why didn't you heal him? Yeah, I know. I should have used Mantra, but he wasn't using Bloodbath. You don't want to hurt us. You just have no choice. I get it. It's fine. Just keep coming at me. I'll keep fighting you. If it means I keep opening chakras, I'm cool with that. But those are two... those two are on opposite ends of the spectrum there. If he gives up the notion of rebuilding the Fists of Ralgir, he can't go somewhere far, far away, because somewhere far, far away is literally where the Fist of Ralgir is from. It's in Alamigo. That's the place far, far away. I mean, unless he goes to Doma, but... yeah. So he can't do both, is what I'm saying. Well, Vidrigelt, sorry that your students are being assholes, but... yeah, really. Well, the only way we're going to keep learning more about it is if we keep fighting, so... Oh, okay. So maybe Professor Eric will have some knowledge about the Sect of Shadow for us. Let's go back to Revenant's Toll and find out. I think I have to do that, right? Let's see. Yeah. Okay, back we go. Come on, Quinfucius. We got some teleporting to do. Alamigo actually isn't that far? Ah, okay. I was under the impression that it was like across the sea or something, which is... for me, that's far. I don't know. Let's give Quinfucius another Gisal Green, because he's almost out of time. So he can continue wandering around and doing crazy stuff with us. I don't know why I always walk up these stairs. I'm just going to end up falling back down over here anyway. Oh, Doma's the one across the sea. Okay, gotcha. Alamigo is literally connected to Gridania. Oh my god. Then yeah, I guess it's not that far away, is it? I'm surprised then that Gridania isn't more concerned, considering the fact that the Alamigan refugees are all over the place and, you know, with it. It borders the East Shroud. Yeah, I would think then that they would be more concerned because, you know, it's like that's Empire-controlled territory right on their border, basically. But, well, you know. Maybe we'll learn more about it when we get to Stormblood.
Hey, Jimmy.
What?
Incredibly dumb question.
Oh, hey.
Actually,
I mean, there aren't any dumb questions, but...
Hold on a minute. I might have actually figured it out. I might just be completely and utterly blind.
Oh, jeez, I'm crying.
In which case, I'm not surprised.
Near Hawthorne Hut, that giant tower in the clearing that looks over a wall, that's Alamigo. Now I'll have to go look, which is fine. I'll go and check it out. I mean, I've got, like I said, I got Gil to burn, so... Oh, it's nice to see Professor Eric again. I missed his quips of calling both of us imbeciles. It's better than being called out by my darkness. Oh, okay, so there were actually two factions in the Fist of Ralgir, the Sect of Light and Sect of Shadow. We're fighting the second sect currently, and apparently we're the only ones left in the Sect of Light? I don't know. Maybe we just haven't found the rest of the sect. Yeah, I guess so. So who was the leader of the Sect of Shadow, then, that they rallied to?
It's the coordinates.
Ah, okay. Gotcha. Right, because some people opened up their light chakra and others opened up their shadow chakra. Well, it sounds like the only way for everybody to learn the true way of the Fist of Ralgir is for both sides to come back together again. Maybe that's what this is going to be about. Probably, yeah. Right, they're trying to better themselves by opening halves of their chakra that they weren't taught in school. Fair enough. And there are 14 chakra total. Yeah, we know all about where there is light, there is darkness there, Professor Eric. Kind of poetic, almost, that I picked the quest where I, well, not killed, but quelled my shadow self just before doing this one. So maybe they're just still angry at the Sect of Light? Okay. Well, I mean, they were royally endorsed, so the Sect of Light, that is. So I guess I'd still be angry about that, too. That is Amaraseix's Spire? I don't know if I even said that right, but that's my attempt. Okay, let's see if we can master a new chakra. Meditation. In the future. I think meditation's the one that's pretty... Is it the one that's pretty good? Like, it opens up one of the five... Like, is this the one that gives me the chakra gauge, or is that later? I guess we'll find out in a second.
Black Shroud.
Yep, this is the one that gives me the chakra gauge. Okay.
This ought to be fun.
So we have the Greased Lightning gauge. We know about that already. It's down here. But now we also have the chakra gauge telling me how many chakras I've opened up. You can open up to 5 chakras, and if you open all 5, you can use the Forbidden Chakra, which is an attack, or Purification, which is a restorative move. It's a little bit more complicated than me just calling it a restorative move, but when we get it at 58, we'll worry more about that. I need to move that, I think, because it's above my limit break bar currently, but I don't think it's in a good spot. If only I could turn it vertically, like, so I could stick it like there, but unfortunately I cannot. Where do I want to move that? Where do I want you to go there, chakra gauge? See, because it's right above my limit gauge, but with the limit gauge not being there anywhere, you know, outside of dungeons, it doesn't really help me. Maybe down here? I know I have status effects down here as well, so maybe it'll overlap with them. But I guess we could find out later. I don't like that. See, because the status effects, the negative ones, are going to go just below that first arrow there. So... We're going to have to worry about how we lay this stuff out now, starting now, basically. So that's why I'm trying to take care of it now while we're, you know, before we have to worry too much about it. Maybe just next to the Greased Lightning gauge. See, because if I do that, and then I just move status effects up just a smidge, might be okay. We'll see. Let me see how that looks. Nah. I mean, it's alright. It's just not ideal. Let's see. Trying to look for another spot on the screen I could put it or something like that, so that I can easily, you know, see where I'm at. Enemy list is over there, so I can't really put it there. How's that look? No, that's too... See, it doesn't look like it's sitting anywhere, and that's, I guess, the problem, really. It has to look like it's resting somewhere rather than floating in the air like that. I think I know. Hang on. I think I know where I can stick it. I can stick it right here, where hotbar 5 normally is. because we don't have a hotbar 5 on Monk. So if we stick it there, might look okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. Okay, one more spot. One more spot I'm going to try. Let's try up here. So, like, just below the coordinates. And then move the enemy list down, maybe. Yeah, that looks good. I think that'll do. I'm just wondering if the enemy list is going to stay up there if I go to a different class now. Which I guess we can find out. Let's go to, say, tonight. And see where the enemy list is on the HUD layout. It is still down lower. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. See, because I think we're going to have to do that for other classes too. Like where the blood gauge is currently for Dark Knight, I'm going to have to move that too. When it gets, there's like a sword or something that sticks out of it later on to show how much blood is in it. So I'm going to have to move that as well soon. Same thing with, well, not the ether flow gauge, but I'm going to get a new gauge for Scholar as well that I'm going to have to move. So once we get those, I'll worry about where to put them. But I'm gonna say that's fine for now. I just wish that they were. I just wish that the arrows were as evenly spaced out as my my ether or my greased lightning gauge is, because it's not evenly spaced, and that sort of I guess it sort of triggers my OCD. Kind of sucks, but that's okay. Well, while we're here and there's a summoning bell here, let's maybe stick that heavy Wolfram set on the market boards in Alda. See if anybody wants to buy it. Let's see here. Where do I have that stuff? I didn't get a weapon out of that, which is fine. I already have a good weapon, so let's give him that, and that, and that. I have 6 belts. What's the other belt that I have? Oh, right, I got the Tasks of Divine War that one time. Yeah. Can I sell the belt? I don't think I can sell the belt. I'm pretty sure it's untradeable. Yeah, it's untradeable. Okay, I'll just turn that into seals then, along with the other one that I got. I got that one from Keeper, I think, from Keeper at the Lake, if I remember right. And I think that's about it. I also got the Ring of Divine War. I guess I could sell that too, but we'll just sell this set, and I'll convert the other stuff into seals. So, at a later date, obviously. Alright. So same as always, we'll probably just put it up for like 10 grand, because that's what we've been putting all this Heavensward gear up for, so. I know it's high quality, and I know I could get a better price for all of it, but the 10 grand adds up, man, as you can see from my, my gil count there. And there's actually going to be people that are going to sell that for less than that, so I'm gonna have to wait a little while for that one probably to pan out. But that's okay. It's like putting an investment in. You just have to wait for it to pay off. Sometimes I have patience problems with that, but I earn enough money from my dailies anyway that I don't have to worry too much about that. Okay. And last but not least, maybe I should sell the whole set for 8,000 apiece. Nah, we'll just sell it for this. This is fine. And okay, go to town there, Ghost Hammer. All right, let's mend our gear while we're here, because I haven't mended my monk stuff and I haven't mended my scholar stuff yet. So I guess I'll just quickly go through and do that. Oops. Okay, and that takes care of that. Now that we've done all of our class quests and gotten ourselves up to the point where we're at level 54, we need to go take care of some ether currents. So let's go take care of some ether currents. Let me get my notes out to see where I'm going first, though. I am going to Tail Feather first. Okay, so let's head there. Cole, you want to do quests for ether currents? Cole?
Huh?
You want to do quests for ether currents?
No.
No.
The most.
Okay. You're busy right now. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go take care of the ether currents, though, so Confucius can fly. I mean, he can fly right now, technically, if I took him to the Western Highlands, but I would rather he fly in fair weather because that's what he's used to. So I gotta look out for my boy, don't you know? I think some bad news. Yeah, that's the one that we're looking for right there. Alright, Marchamp, what do you have for me? We have some, yeah, both of these right here, the Hunter becomes the Queh and some bad news are ones that we need to do in order to get ether currents. But I guess since we're here and we haven't fought him yet, let's play some triple triad against Marchamp. Since he didn't want to play before, we can play now. He's probably going to kick my ass, especially since he has reverse plus fallen ace and 3 open. Like that's an obnoxious set of rules you got, but yeah, we'll see what we can do. I probably should have used just the starter deck because low numbers flip high ones. So, oh well. It's fine. Okay, so I have to hit him up with something that is less than a 3. So do that. He can flip that back. I don't think I can flip that Galacat because I don't have anything that's got a 1. That's a good corner piece for this. The reverse is tricky, man. It's okay, I think I can get this. We'll do this. Uh-oh. That's not good. See, that's what I was talking about, plus and combo together. It's like, well, we're gonna have some troubles. Guess we'll just do the best we can. I can't flip that on that side. And that Shiva card can take anything that I stick right there. So I could take my card back to try to draw, but then they take it back immediately. So basically, I lose. That's no good. Oh well, it was a close game. Yeah, reverse is a bastard of an effect for triple triad. If I could, I would abolish it from this area, but unfortunately, this isn't Final Fantasy VIII where I can actually do that. So, yeah, that's okay. All right, let's do some bad news first. Not that I want to get bad news, but let's see what he needs. Sure, why not? What do you need help with? Oh. Yeah, simple jobs that earn me some coin are nice. It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday. Okay, so we got to go talk to Leonulf, Gweneret, and Amber. Alright.
And Jimmy.
No, it's not Urianger. Let's see. Whoops. Let's go to the map. Okay, so the 3 camps. I think we've actually been to the camp over here previously, but we got to go to all 3 of them in order to set this up for some ether currents. Thankfully, Confucius is light on his feet in this area, so we shouldn't have too many problems. Do I have any other marks from my Clan Centurio bills that are in this area? I guess we can look. Let's see, that's in the Western Highlands. That's done. And those are all in the Churning Mists or the Sea of Clouds, so no. Western, Sea of Clouds, 4 lands, 4 lands. I've killed all the things that are on my marks. Okay, that's fine. So we'll just ignore the enemies then for now, I think. I mean, Confucius needs like 40 more enemies in order for me to get his achievement for his experience, but yeah, it's not that critical. If I encounter them on the road, fine, but if not, I'm not worried about it. Like those fleas, they're not on the road, so I'm just going to leave them be. Let's see. Okay, so their camp is probably over there. So let's see if we can go around and up without attracting too much unwarranted attention. Like these fleas!
Fucking fleas!
Give them wide berth. There we go. Leonulf, just checking in for Marchamp. Oh yeah? Well, the big bugs and the hunters give everybody trouble. Even the people that are adventurers around here don't like them fleas. Alright, next one's up on those cliffs. I think I remember how to get there, but if not, I guess we're going to find out. We'll play it by ear. Okay, I went to this area, and then there was a way up, I think, over here somewhere. Oh, chocobos. Is it right here? Is this the part that I can scale? Partially. This is the part that I can scale. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I think we'll go to Hawthorne Hut last then, once we get the Ether Currents here, so I can check out the spire, see if I can see it. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you train chocobos for a living. Sometimes you get ones that are perfect little angels. Sometimes you get ones that are ornery and difficult to really train.
Shit happens.
Pretty much. We can leave the earth sprites be. I don't need to get earth crystals from them anymore, so I don't need to beat them up. Now this one's up on the cliffs too. How do I get up on these cliffs? Let's go find out. Well, this is not quite scalable, unfortunately. I guess we gotta go around the other side. And by that, I mean probably kill this feather flea while we're at it, so let's go do that. Sometimes I forget how slow I am in terms of my skills. Like I'll go into an instance or something with Monk, or I'll do a trial, and I'll be so used to being in Grease Lightning 3 from that, I'll come back out and I'm like, oh, why can't I use my skills so much? So I'll like be tapping the button and be like, why isn't this working? It's because I don't have my 3 Greased Lightnings, so that's why it's not working. I really got to go all the way around here just to... Well, yeah, I guess the answer is yes, because here's the drop-off point right here. I mean, it's, you know, it's elevated terrain. I'm doing this for a reason, and the reason is so that I don't have to, you know, go doing anything crazy after this. Like, I can fly up here later if I really want to, so... Just gotta get my rhythm going again, that's all. Just gotta get a good rhythm going!
God damn it.
I feel like some of the enemies are gonna like scroll off the list there, but if there's that many enemies to deal with, that's a whole,
that sounds pretty bad.
It's a whole nother issue. Was that you chirping, Confucius, or was that some of the wild chocobos? Oh, Jesus. Okay, I will tell the chief that there's some crazy, nasty beasties out here what are eating your birds. That's not good. Confucius won't stand for that. Let's see if I can get down here without breaking his legs. There we go. Don't want to do what we did in the Western Highlands again. Jumped off that cliff. Alright, let's go report to Marchamp and we'll take the next Ether Current quest.
Nice.
We'll be 1 down, 3 to go, and look, the sun's even coming up. How nice.
In a few more hours, the sun will come up.
Was that from Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged? Because I don't remember that.
Yes, that was from Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
Because I don't remember that.
That was like really early in the series, like episode 4.
Oh, okay. That's probably why I don't remember it, because I haven't watched that series in years.
Same. Shit. By the way, I'm in Palace of the Dead right now.
Oh, giving it a shot?
Yeah, primarily because I don't like dealing with human beings.
Yeah.
I'd rather go through this entire goddamn thing by myself than queue.
Damn, dude. That's some dedication. I have not tried Palace of the Dead yet. Maybe one day. I don't know, Marchand. Probably not, but... Well, you do have another quest for me to do, so I'll work on that. But yeah, we get an ether current from this one. Nice. So let's do the Hunter Becomes the Quech next.
Quick.
What new kind of problem do you have for me? Yegman says you should be doing Palace and Duty Finder.
What?
Yegman says you should be doing Palace and Duty Finder. So you're doing it solo?
I'm doing it solo because other human beings are mean.
Damn, dude.
I'm not incorrect. I didn't even know you could do Palace and Duty Finder. I couldn't find it in my Duty Finder.
I didn't know you could do Palace solo. Wait, no, never mind. That's not true. I watched a video of somebody doing it on Monk solo, so that's not true. It was only like the first 10 floors, though, that video, so...
I'm honestly more doing it so I can continue that quest.
An unnaturally large chocobo. Was it also glowing white? Because I don't want to fight the trickster again.
An unusually large chocobo.
Okay, sure. We can lend you another hand. Okay, so go ask the leaders of your camps again if they know anything about a giant chocobo. I guess so. Confucius is going to have to prove his worth to this giant chocobo. Be like, I don't care how large you are. I'm the man in charge around here. Oh,
Flex on the chocobo.
Oh, solo's meant to be challenge run stuff. Okay, gotcha. Well, there you go, Cole. You're basically doing a challenge run right now.
I'm so goddamn happy. I just wanted to be level 60, man. That's all I want. That's all I've ever wanted.
That's all I need. Oops. There we go. Alright, back to the camps one more time. After this, there is one more Ether Current quest in Lothast Bath, and then there's one in the Annex Shrine that we need to do. And then we'll be all caught up on our Ether Currents, and we'll probably go meet it with... I think we're supposed to meet with Connie Senna in Gridania, so we'll probably go meet there after this. And once we figure out what the hell we're supposed to do about that invisible Moogle, we'll call it a day.
Slightly.
May also get less EXP solo. That's
Fucking.
Could do like old Primals solo, maybe.
Well, the problem is, Jimmy, I need like 2 million XP.
Could wait till tomorrow and just do main scenario on a 50-60.
I mean, fair, but I'm also just trying to bullshit away time until you get caught up in this, until you're caught up to me in the story.
Oh wow, that's a strong Choco kick.
Fuck it.
I mean, Confucius could probably kill somebody with a single kick too, but as a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure he has killed some enemies in a single kick. You know, after I provoke them, obviously. But
Fucking Confucius.
he's the top Chocobo. He's only going to prove it here.
Duty Finder, little 50-60 dungeons. Oh.
Yeah, do that because that gets you good experience. Wow. I get stuck for a second. Oh, right, the way up is over here. I forgot. It's so, like, concealed. It's hard to find. It's right here. Here we go. I don't know that you're supposed to be able to go up this, but I'll take it. Well, excuse me, pardon me. So what do you know about this big Chocobo? Oh, really? Probably, yeah.
Ah, pissed.
Well,
It's this dungeon. Can't remember what the name of it is, though.
which one?
The dungeon which let Snow Cloak.
Snow Cloak, yeah.
Fuck.
Are you on it as tank?
Yes.
Don't stand in the icy wind. It's too cold.
Are you under his tank? Yes.
Don't stand in the freezing wind. It's too cold. Also, and if you have 3 Dragon Avises on a pull, pop a cooldown.
Okay.
Because 3 Dragon Avises on a pull is like death.
That sounds like death.
I've done Snowcloak as a tank with Dark
I
Knight.
hate.
So. Oh, the lions are after me. Go back to the jungle where you can sleep. Now it's chasing after somebody else. Alright, now we gotta help out. He doesn't seem too concerned about my attacks there. He didn't take any damage from that boot shine.
Isn't this the dungeon with the goddamn Yeti that wiped us like 4 times?
It is the one with the Yeti, but he didn't wipe us 4 times.
I recall
He
him
wiped us
giving
like
us some
once.
serious issues.
He wiped us like once. Just make sure everybody knows to hit the snowballs when they're big at him, and when he uses the room-wide AoE.
Only 2 sprouts with me.
Hmm.
But then again, I've also been through this dungeon, so I kind of understand. Whoa.
Okay, well, we've found out the 411, the lowdown on this bird. So let's see if Marchamp has a plan of action for this bird. Oh, go away, Flea. Confucius doesn't need you around. I need to keep his feathers free of bugs, you see. Especially after that early game quest where that one random parasitic ladybug jumped out from underneath the skin of that one chocobo. That was gross. That was gross.
I can fucking imagine.
Well, I mean, you don't see it jumping out from underneath the skin, but you like ruffle the thing's feathers, and then I think it's called parasitic ladybug, which is just gross.
Disgusting. Rashes, have dancing crab.
Did I mention that you may get less EXP solo in Palace of the Dead, Cole? Did I say that already? I did. Okay, I wasn't sure. I just saw it in my chat, and I was like, wait, did I say that already? Apparently, yes, I did. Oh, season tracker must have hired somebody. Or, found somebody who wants to go fight it.
I mean, I just don't like duty roulettes in general. Because they require me to deal with unknowns. But I know I need to do them because levels.
Well, then tell people that there are unknowns that you're not sure about in this dungeon, and they'll be understanding. They usually are for me.
Usually.
Oh, jeez, he broke all your traps, too. Oh, okay, so you don't actually have to capture it to get the ether current. Huh.
You just need to violently maim it.
Well, let's do it anyway, because Confucius needs to prove himself the most dangerous game, huh? We'll continue doing this one because it actually concerns me. Well, that's sad, but yeah, I guess we could, Okay. So I guess we're going with the season tracker here.
Clear silence. Oh, here we go.
So we got to go to the Wyloam River. All right, probably north of here. Yeah, looks like it's north of here. We don't need to do this for the ether current, but I'm doing this for the chocobos, damn it. Confucius needs a conclusion to this quest. Palace is very simple. There's not much in there. People can mess up until some of the 51 to 100 floors, but even then it's still pretty easy. Okay. Gotcha. I'll keep it in mind. And Cole will keep it in mind, although he's not doing Palace anymore right now. He's in 50-60. But if he decides, he will.
I literally just want to get to floor 30 so I can continue that one quest about that crazy mage who attempted to bring her boyfriend back from the dead. That quest is fucking interesting.
Is that the chocobo right there? I guess it was. Okay. Yeah, slow down there, man. You don't want to hurt yourself. Where's it going? 100 throws, maybe? Above the 100 throws. Okay. Then that's where we're also going. Come on, Confucius. Let's try to stay away from these Bandersnatches while we're at it, too.
I said that I was getting the fucking 60, damn it. I'm getting the 60.
Well, don't be afraid to do... Did you already do a leveling roulette today?
No.
Okay, I was going to say, don't be afraid to do that, too, because every little bit of experience to get you over that 2 million threshold will help.
Oh, thanks. Is there any gimmick to this giant guy? One deal?
You mean the Yeti?
Yeah.
The one.
No, the big guy. The fucking golem at the beginning of Snowcloak. He uses snowdrift a lot to summon bombs.
I don't think there's a gimmick to him. I forget, honestly, but... Oh, okay. Huh, we're almost to the end of the map there. Cool. Well, we'll finish out the map, obviously, later when we go here again. So, hang on there, Mr. Drought Chocobo. I gotta take care of a lion that would probably eat you and me. Well, if this Chocobo is as good as they say, he wouldn't eat it.
Oh.
I figured she'd be bigger, though. I don't know. I hear large Chocobo, and I just have a PTSD attack from Trickster, so...
What the hell was the Trickster anyway? Was it just like Doppelganger from Devil May Cry?
The Trickster was I think it was like a spirit of the snow that like took the form of a Chocobo or something. I forget exactly. I'd have to play 12 again to know the exacts, but...
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Let's get Fists of Fire up, give Confucius a chance to pop this Chocobo, and then we'll go from there.
Oh, I was frozen today.
Uh-oh. Let's get this going. Probably don't need it that badly, but I'm going to do it anyway. Nice. Combination attack. That's sad. Poor bird.
What's the poor bird?
I'm sorry I had to do that, Confucius, but there wasn't much of another way.
Did the bird attempt to murder you?
Yep.
Fuck.
Okay, we'll head back to camp, and we'll let Marchamp know that his Chocobo problem is taken care of. As much as I didn't want to do it, sometimes these things have to be done. And again, I didn't have to do this because this is a completely optional non-ether current quest, but I was interested in how it would play out, so... It's not like some of the other people where they give me the ether current and I'm like, well, maybe if you wanted me to do more side quests, you should have saved the ether current for last! Yeah, I had to put her down.
Damn shame.
Yeah. I get that. Alright. Well, that takes care of that. We have the ether currents for this area now, so let's move right on along. We need to go to... Let's see. Where are we going to next? We could go to the Annex Trine one and get that one. There's one at Annex Trine and there's one at Lothast Vath. Let's go to the one in Annex Trine first, actually. Just to mix things up. And it's... Oh, no, it's not closer. Never mind. It's also... closer to an etherite shard, so I guess since we're going to be right there, we might as well do it. And then we'll just head over to Lothast Vath and finish things up. Okay, so the guy we need to talk to is on the second floor. See if I can figure out how to get back to the second floor here. I think it's over here. He's probably going to send me off into Jurassic Park again to get this ether current.
Jurassic Park.
I mean, I guess it's, you know, a cave in Jurassic Park. It's not exactly Jurassic Park, because Jurassic Park has a lot more plant life than that cave. On the way to Somal, but either way. Let's make sure we don't skip leg day here. Go. Speaking of leg day, hang on, let me move my legs around so they don't fall asleep on me and then I have to ice them later. I've had to do that before after streams because of my setup not being ideal to my knees. And it's not fun, but yeah, you know, you make it work. Might have to ice my left knee again today because it's actually hurting a little bit right now, but that's okay. I'll worry about that. We can worry about Azkasa's lesson in humility first. Oh, well, you want to fight about it? Okay, let's go. Oh, or that. Okay. So I guess we have to fight young dragons. Alright. And they are just outside. I gotta walk all the way back down. Alright, fine. Hey, Vidofnir, what's up? Let's see what he's up to while we're here. Well, I'll do the best I can not to imperil the peace. It kind of depends on Race Velgir's answer.
Where's Vilgio? Oh shit, you're already on that part of the quest, aren't you? Fuck.
I'm not at Race Velgir yet. I'm still trying to figure out how to get the Moogles to become visible. I'm just going back to the Annex Shrine so I can get the ether currents, and one of them involves me talking to one of the large dragons. I feel like I'm in the Dragon Temple from the Legend of Spyro series. Oh, we'll have to cover that too at some point. I just don't know how I'm going to handle the Legend of Spyro series personally. Like, I'm going to play Dawn of the Dragon on the PS3 for sure, and I'm going to play the Eternal Night on the Game Boy Advance because that's the best version of it. I just don't know where to play A New Beginning, because A New Beginning is complete shit on the GBA, but also not... I mean, it's better on the PS2, but it'd be weird for me to jump from PS2 to Game Boy Advance back up to PS3, wouldn't it?
Perhaps.
I feel like that would be a kind of a strange thing. Sen Ito. Yeah, who are you? Oh, okay. So these are meditating dragons, pretty much. I guess we could ask what kind of place. I mean, we've been here, but, you know. Get a little bit of extra depth to this place. Well, fair enough. They've made it their home, which is fine. Fight them, but don't kill the young dragons. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. We don't want another situation with my Shadow the True Self coming out here. I got to keep myself in control, which is probably why I'm on Monk instead of Dark Knight. Let's stay close to the wall so these hipposurfs don't bother us. And then stay away from the wall, because those hipposurfs are near the wall. See if I can get around these without them. Oh, they're in here. Okay. Then yeah, I can probably get around these guys without them noticing. They might notice while I'm fighting the young dragons, but... Oh, no, they're far enough away. Oh, okay, so I have to basically fight a bunch of baby Midgard Sormirs. Alright. One of them looks bigger. Yeah, that is bigger than the other one. Okay. I'm fighting the youngest one first. Great. Well, maybe man isn't fit to battle with dragons, but I'm sure gonna give it my damnedest. Alright. Step into the battle zone, where the brave do not fear the grave. That was like 2 references in one, wasn't it? Well, sorry, Comgan, you don't really have what it takes, I think. Maybe your brothers will have more. Enough of these games. Face me! Let's see what Comgan has to say about his defeat. Well, maybe they will. Let's find out. Am I going to have to roll a slot machine to determine whether I lose HP, MP, materia, or to get turned into a frog? No, that's a different game. Okay. Comscore and Comgan are down. Let's see if we can take on Comker. Well... You could say I've accepted all forms of myself, and that's why I have that power, but that's a different story, for a different day. It's not a mockery, I'm just trying to face you on the field of battle as an equal. That's the point. Yeah, I think this one's got a little more HP, it seems like. That takes care of that. What do you got to say about that now? Yeah, maybe. Just, you know, don't let your hubris get the better of you. That's I think the lesson that your father, question mark? I don't really know what his relation is, Escas is, to these young dragons, but think that's what he was trying to tell you. Don't let your cockiness and your hubris get the better of you, because there may be someone better than you out there. There usually is. And instead of using that defeat as a, I will never be good enough, you have to be like, oh, okay, there's somebody stronger than me. I need to become stronger so that I can face them as an equal. I think that's the idea. And after this, I gotta ride all the way out to Lothast Vath. That's gonna take a couple of minutes, but that's okay. It's only been like 2 hours and 30-ish minutes since we started, so we've still got time. Whoops. There we go. Escas, I have faced your younglings. I sure hope so. Well, good. Glad I could help them understand. Okay, and that takes care of that ether current. One more to go. Yep. And that one, as I said, is over in Lothast Vath. So let's head that way and grab it. Probably got to do a favor for the Vath while we're there. Maybe a favor or two. It kind of depends on the quest, I guess. I think there is one situation where, I don't remember which quest it is, but there's like a chain of side quests you need to do in order to get the ether current for one of the areas. It's not a long chain, I don't think. I think it's like 3 or 4 quests, but it's a pragmatic NPC who actually does save the best rewards for last. So, can I get over to Lothast Vath by like jumping off a cliff or something over here? I can't get through that way. And I can't get through that way. Let's see here. Well, if I go around by the Summoning Stone, we can find out. I can go over to Mare's Oath. And, I mean, worst comes to worst, I just explore this area and then come back down this way. So, alright, let's go do that. I mean, granted, I'm going to explore the whole area when I can fly with Confucius anyway, but we'll worry about that when the time comes.
That Yeti boss is so hard to maintain aggro, it's not even funny. Off some actual low shit.
I don't remember. It's been a few days since I tanked Snowcloak.
It's not fun.
So, There we go. Got a new location. That Hipposurf is... Oh, okay. Apparently he's going to leave me alone. How gracious of him. Yeah, that probably goes up that way. Alright, let's head due east here. See if I can, like, hop off a cliff right here. Doesn't look like it. That appears to be an upward cliff. Oh, maybe not. Hang on. This might buff out. If I can get up there without the Hipposurf killing me. There we go. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Hold on. let's find a slower way down. There we go.
Maybe just a decent idea.
Just guide Confucius down here like I'm trying to guide a Skyrim horse down a hill. There we go. Alright. Which one am I looking for here? It's one of these two. I forget which one. I think the Fleetfoot is the right one. Stolen munitions. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yep, last ether current. Here we go. What are you worried about in your weapon stores there, sir? Well, you've got that look in your eye, so, you know. Muskets to defend yourselves. Okay, take some muskets from the Nath, and then come back. Alright, easy enough. Where are these Nath that I need to kill? Oh, I gotta go all the way back down to Lothast Nath. Alright, that's fine. Let's see, can I get down from here? Yeah, it looks like it. Alright, we'll get down, and then we'll come all the way back up when we're back. But once we do this, we won't have to worry so much because I can just fly wherever I feel like. So.
Oh, come on.
Alright, Yugman, take it easy. We'll see you next time.
See you later, young man.
Let's see here.
The amount of ads in this fucking dungeon is too damn high.
They all hit like trucks.
Just the amount of them is the problem. There's a lot I need to pull.
Yep. There it is. The Nath Fortress.
It is my friend.
No, not that. Thankfully, I'm not that guy who has to convince everyone he loves moist towelettes. Now, here we go.
I hate.
Oh, apparently that fire drone that's part of the Fate has the guns we're looking for. But they're part of a Fate, so I don't know if I want to mess around with it. Well, you know, it might be easier than walking all the way into the Stronghold. And worst comes to worst, I could just have Confucius use his heel stance thing. Alright, let's give this a shot then. Oh, my level's too high. What do I need to sink down to? 52? Okay, fair enough. Oh, 56, okay. Then never mind, it wasn't that bad. Well, I don't think I have access to Mantra, unfortunately. Oh, I do. That's right, because it's 56, not 54, so... I don't know what those do for me yet, but I guess I can figure it out. Okay, that's the one we'll kill next. Let's open a chakra, because why the hell not? Oh, don't walk into the AoE now. I have one chakra opened. Still don't know what that does for me, but I guess we'll find out. Okay, we have the Nathic Flintlocks. We're good in that regard.
Got off the ball when you wish you could just buy XP.
Cheh.
I have enough money.
Hey, we got another monk in here. This one's got Elixir Field. Well, once we're done with this, we'll be in good shape. We'll get some good experience from this, and then we'll be in pretty good shape. Like I said.
So when the wolf does the thing, hide behind the ice, right?
Yes. Is that it? Nope, not quite.
All I know he's doing the thing. Is it a cast?
I think so, yeah. How close are we to the end of this? 83%? Okay, we're getting close then. There we go. Thank you for the help there, friend. Drone under. Great. Well, alright then. He's going to wander off on his own, so I will wander off on my own, and we'll go our separate ways.
Oh, they canceled him out of it. Cool.
Using that stun.
It wasn't even me. It was the DPSs.
But yeah, the chakras there, we can open them up. And once we get 5, my meditation move will turn into the Forbidden Chakra, which is a big attack that I can use. We still haven't opened up enough chakras to actually get to that point, but I'll try to figure out where I can stick it in the rotation, where I can, make it work. Probably around when I'm going to use, like when I'm walking away from enemies after using Demolish, I can always open a meditation and then use Fierce Demon Fist to jump in on them. So, but that's only like one out of several potential possibilities of when to open it up, or when to use it, so... I don't know, man. We'll figure it out later.
This might hurt.
Can I get back up into Lothast Bath from here? I think that's a stretch. Let's see. Maybe here. Aha! So I didn't have to go all the way down and around. Nice.
That awkward moment when all the ground procs, then you immediately get frozen. Except it already procced, so then he was just completely focusing you, so you just were taking 0 damage and laughing in the ice.
Wah, wah. Hollow ground being useful? Never would have thought I'd see the day.
Take my command, healer. In the name of God, take my command.
I guess it's not exactly the same as I thought. I would think that the Vath would be these people that are kind of on the edge of existence because they're like, you know, they were cut off from the One Mind, but it seems like the One Mind, that they're kind of almost fearful of it instead of, I mean, I guess I would kind of fear it too because you're cut off from these people that used to be your friends and family maybe, but yeah, it almost seems like they're less stressed out about it and more stressed out about the fact that these other people still have that mind. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say, but I don't think anyway. But anyway, yeah, for doing this one, we get the final ether current in the area. We can fly through the Dravanian Forelands if we so choose. Yep, attunement complete. That person's taking quick advantage of it, it looks like. But before we go off and fly like eagles, there's one more thing I want to do here in the Vath village. And that is start up the beast quest that I'm going to do for Heavensward. The naming of Vath. Quest sync, huh? Oh, okay, so it's like reverse duty sync. Like in duty sync, we sync down to a level. In this case, the quest will sync up to my level. So it'll be a good challenge no matter what level I'm at. Okay. Ah, and I have to stay the same job as when I accept this. But yes, so the Vath are going to be the beast tribe that I'm going to be taking on. Like I did some stuff for the Ixal back in Eorzea. The Vath are going to be the ones that I do for this one, and these are a more battle-focused tribe, so we won't have to worry as much about crafting and doing all that stuff. I can just focus on, you know, coming in, doing a couple of things for them, get some experience, go from there. And that is actually the third of the 3 prongs of my plan for finishing the Final Fantasy XIV playthrough. Once we complete the quest for the Vath, like all of the story quests for the Vath, once we do the main story quest up to a point where I can end it because enough things, enough story threads are concluded, and apparently that's in the patch content, so we'll get to that point. And once we do the Hildebrand quests as a bonus episode, or it's probably going to be like 3.
Bonus stream.
Yeah, it's going to be like 3 bonus streams for the Hildebrand quests if I estimated correctly. Once all 3 of those are done, we'll be done with 14 for now, and we will wait a little while before we continue with it again, going into Stormblood. So that's the plan. So let's start this third prong real quick.
Real quick.
And what weighs heavy on your mind? A newcomer, huh? Uh-oh, that's not good. Right. Okay, so it's more like they were asleep when the One Mind were working. It's like, I don't know if you've played Mass Effect 2, but it's like how the Drell, their body and their soul are 2 separate entities in their religion, and their body and soul normally they have to work together as one for them to have these emotional, like to have normal human emotions. I hate to say human because they're not human, but to have normal emotions and to have feelings about things. If they don't work in tandem, the body sleeps in Drell religion and just does what it wants. Or no, the soul sleeps maybe, and then the body does what it wants. So I think that's how it is. So it's kind of like that. It's like their faculties were asleep before this point, and now they're waking up to them for the first time, which is still crazy, but it's a different way than I thought it was.
Oh boy, Jimmy, I'm so happy.
Why?
Dusk Vigil off fucking leveling roulette.
Damn, dude.
This game's trying to fucking murder me today.
Okay, so the hunters to the east may have seen this Vath, and now that we can fly, we can get there a lot easier, so we'll go check it out. I will see what I can do for you, then. Are we going back to Tailfeather, maybe? Yes, we are going back to Tailfeather. Alright, let's fly, Confucius! Didn't think I'd be saying that anytime soon. up into the sky we go. So we got to train you a little bit on that flight there, mister. If you ever want to go on a flying date with St. Quethrin, you're going to need to know how to do this. So, and now we can just fly right over the gap that was cock-blocking us at Tailfeather before. What a concept.
Nice.
So that's pretty nice. Coming in for a landing. Got to go a little slow there, Confucius. Let's see. Sheath was go to the ground, so... Oh, no, Sheath was drop off. Okay. Well, I'm glad I didn't drop off from, like, a fall of infinite height or something. That would have been bad. Alright, Marchant doesn't have anything
Dusk
for
Vigil.
me. Why?
Because for some godforsaken reason, it always makes me look bad. I just forgot to proc Shield Oath when I did my first pull. I'm
Whoops.
going crazy, Jimmy.
Yeah, it's okay. Just tell him you're a little rusty on tank, that's all.
No, I would if we weren't already moving.
Oh. Oh, okay, so they must have captured the nameless one. Uh-oh. Let's see if we can straighten out this misunderstanding. What are you doing out here? I have, yes. Yeah, they don't really know the difference between Nath and Vath. Just be glad it's not a three-headed Bandersnatch. I don't think Cerberus is in this game yet, but they always could.
I love the yet.
I'm sure they will at some point. He was a boss in Final Fantasy III, so if he's not in the game yet, he will be.
For fuck's sake.
Right, so is that what this guy was doing? Oh. Come on, man. You gotta get your Gasal greens from somewhere else. You gotta buy them from a merchant or something. That's not what he meant, Grimald. Well, I was hoping Marchant would have something to say about this, and he does.
Jimmy, remind me what the mechanics of Snowcloak are.
Of Snowcloak or of
No, Dusk Vigil.
Dusk
Yeah.
Vigil? Which enemy are you fighting? Which boss?
Just in general.
God. There's a lot of zombies that spawn because they're like the soldiers that stayed there when the calamity hit. So just be ready to do large spams of blind. I don't think there's too many really big mechanics to worry about though there.
Yeah, the dungeon's just long as fuck.
Yeah. It
I
is a bit
hate.
long.
I feel grave hate.
Well, you want to get Paladin to 60, sometimes you gotta take one for the team.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Uh-oh, he's gonna make him work it off. Well, I mean, that's fair enough.
Oh,
Some Mila branches, okay. That's good, though. Marchant is kind of giving him a purpose, which is something he's not really accustomed to at this point. Okay, fair enough. You heard the man. You better not go anywhere. You better pull your own weight there, nameless one. Okay, I'll meet you over there. I still love the sound of their feet. Again, some weird things that I can say for the stream here, but it's like like I said before, it's like hollow bamboo whenever they take a step. It's just, I don't know. It's audibly pleasing. It's like ASMR.
God fucking damn it.
I'm gonna buy a few Gasal greens while I'm here. We don't need the Shelter Orchestrion roll. I could buy more Orchestrion rolls, but I'm not really at inns on screen that much. Where are we going anyway? Oh, okay. Up towards Lothast Vath. Alright. Well then, let's go there, Confucius. Don't even have to walk no more. We can just flap our way up. I just need to get some vertical distance to get out of these trees, and we're in good shape. Yeah, go up there, friendo. There you go. He's able to leap tall mountains in a single bound now, ladies and gentlemen. He's getting stronger by the day. One of these days I won't be able to... Well, I'm never able to control his power, but There we go. Thought I was gonna come to a very bad landing there, but that's okay. We're good. Yeah, you gotta keep your word there, man. It's not nice for you to just walk off and be like, I'm not gonna go back to those guys. Right. Yeah, I'll help, but again, you gotta pull your weight here, man. Okay, gather one sapling, and then the rest he'll get. All right. Off we go then. Swooping through the sky. I wonder where these Mila branches are, anyway. Any up here? No, I don't see any trees up here, so, well.
This dungeon makes me look bad.
Ah, here we go. Okay, it's Malia instead of Mila. Got it. Alright. Alright, Confucius, let's take care of this Malia branch, and then we'll go back to camp. Probably call it after we're done with this, because I think this quest has a couple more little branches to it. It's like the intro to their Beast Tribe quests, so it's, you know, it's a little more involved than just do this and you're done. So I don't mind it. I actually appreciate the fact that it has more to it, but... Uh-oh. Whew. Nice hit there, Confucius. Saved my skin a little bit. I probably should have just used my stun, but that's okay. We don't even have to fly that high above the ground here either. It's just a matter of avoiding the enemies. That's the most important thing, really. And going up here makes that pretty easy. I have your Melia branch. I do. There you go. Did you get the other one? Okay. So it looks like he's got the other one. Let's go back to the hunter's camp. And let him pay off his debt. Nice clear night, too. Good night for a flight, I think. It's a good night to fly. Confucius Airlines. I mean, that's basically
Confucius Airlines.
I mean, that's basically what's happening right now, so... Might have to work on his landing a little bit, though. Maybe that's just me, though. I think I'm the problem, not Confucius. Okay, Marchamp. Let's wait for our nameless friend. See if we can bring you his branches to pay his debt. Oh, he actually went out of his way and did more work. Nice. It's like the first time he's ever been useful, according to the storyteller. See, I told you that some good would come out of this. Oh, there you go. And don't eat them all at once. You're gonna give yourself a stomachache. Yeah, pretty much. I've done more than my share of work around here, that's for sure. Yes, adventurer, yes. Pretty much, yeah. Oh god, what have I started? Oh man. Well, if he got his own chocobo, those Gasal greens would be an ample reward. Then he could get his own chocobo companion. Maybe Cleoquetra's interested. Nah, probably not. She's probably too good for him.
Oh, shots fired.
Well, you gave him some good news today, Marchamp, and I for one, appreciate it. Alright, let's go, you two. Wonder where we stick Interceptor when we're going flying like this. Maybe there's like a little saddlebag, or maybe he goes in the Chocobo saddlebag when Confucius is flying. He just like hangs on the saddle he hangs out the window like a dog in a car. Oh God. Hope you're taking some good pictures there, Interceptor. I did give you the camera after all. Yeah, this will be a lot easier to get over here with what's it called? What with me being able to fly and stuff. Well, how has your nameless friend been doing? It's probably going to be the Vath Adventurer now. Hopefully he doesn't keep the hyphen in his name. Nah, no trouble at all. I've had much worse, I'll tell you. Oh yeah, he did bring back a reward, didn't he? Well, I'm glad you guys like it. Most of us don't like the bitter taste very much. I mean, saving for our Chocobos. Well, there you go. Sounds like you guys can come up to an arrangement. Yeah, that's only part of the work of an adventurer, unfortunately. There's a lot more involved. Oh, that's not good. Well, I mean, maybe we can help you get self-sufficient then. Maybe that's what the Nameless One can do. Yeah, there you go. That would help you fortify your walls and everything. Let me guess, that's where I come in. This guy sounds like the partner character in all the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games now.
Nice.
Hopefully he doesn't become as annoying as some of the partner characters in the Mystery Dungeon games, because some of them can get a little out of hand sometimes.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh yeah, there's an idea. An Adventurers Guild. Yeah, he could, gather up some requests for help from the Adventurers Guilds. That would give him a good place to start. Oh, okay. He has to start an Adventurers Guild in Lothast Bath. Oh, God.
God damn it.
Sounds like you've got some work ahead of you there, Nameless One. Alright, fair enough. Let's go get the Grand Tour here. A stick peddler? Alright, fair enough. I can see that. That's in his. It's in his name. He peddles sticks. Oh, Oh, okay. So he's probably over by the bridge then, huh? Uh-oh. Yeah, that would not be good, yeah. What's a Kongamoto? I was going to say Kongamoto, but it's Kongamoto. Oh, like that green smoke that you guys have? Okay. Yeah, don't breathe that in. Oh, okay. Sure. That's not normally something I have to do in games like that. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I know what the pet hotbar does. I've had a mount before. So this is a Kongamoto, huh? Which end's the front and which end's the... Oh, okay. Here we go. The front would be the side that I'm looking at. It's like a giant armored dragonfly. That's badass. Is he... Oh, okay. I don't think he can fly yet. Oh, never mind. We're flying. I forgot. I got all the ether currents here. He can definitely fly. I was going to say, if he's a dragonfly, it's kind of disappointing he can't fly. But, yeah, he can... He's motoring, man. Alright, let's see here. Here's our destination. So, I'm guessing... Use its fumigate ability. Okay, so fumigate's right here. Ah, okay, I see. Spray it like bug spray. We were just trying to play hide and go seek, man. Why you do this? Alright, that was kind of cool. The Kangamato is the mount that you actually get at the very end of the Beast Tribe quest with the Vath. You can purchase it for Gil. I don't know if we will, because I already have 2 flying/normal mounts in St. Quethrin and Confucius, but this guy might give a good challenge to their place there. Can you imagine riding into Stormblood on one of these things? It's ornate enough to even ride in there on it too. Like look at all the stuff they stuck on him. How do I get off? Oh, right, dismount. Here we go. Thank you. Okay, the Keen Eye, the Stick Peddler, and the Nameless One are all back. So.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, okay. Well, can't be careless about that stuff. That's how you get yourself hurt or killed. Okay, good. Sounds like everybody's gonna have a purpose then. Here we go again with me teaching people. I don't fancy myself much of a teacher, but I will do the best I can. Click, click, very well. All right, fine. Let me just tap on my leather mask real quick, like they tap on the top of their heads.
Tap, tap, tap.
Oh God. Yeah, our Adventurers Guild can't really go without you because not only do you have to teach us, you also have to do all the lion's share of the work around here. Can't say I'm not used to it. I think that was the darkness coming back out again.
The darkness.
So he will become the Vath Deft Arm. And with that, we've completed our mission here. Beast Tribe quest complete.
What attack I have to hide behind when the Griffin does it? Is it the long one?
Yeah, the long one with like the air current looking things.
Whirling Gowl?
That sounds right, yeah. Whirling Jail.
I don't think that was the right one.
Oh my God, they even got a little fledgling chocobo. So there is now an Adventurers Guild in Lothast Vath. And the Hunters of Tailfeather will give them stuff to do. We can come to them for information, and they can tell us where to go. We can do, like, I'm planning on doing about 3 quests for them per day. And we'll just do it like we did with the Ixal, where once I get the reputation all the way to the top, we'll come back here and we'll do the quests at some point during, like, our little excursions where we do side quests. Ideally, it'll line up with that, but if it doesn't, it's okay. We'll just come back and we'll do it, like maybe as an end thing or something at the end of a stream. I don't know. I'll figure out where I want to stick them. Like when we take a breather, basically, and from like a main quest. Hopefully, it'll line up to that. Okay, so the Keen Eye will give us quests. The Stick Peddler will give us some wares, and yeah, that's the gist of it. It's pretty much the same as with the Ixal, except instead of crafting things, I have to go murder things, which is fair enough. So that takes care of that. We'll take care of the Vath quest line as we go along here, and that will, again, be part of my 3-pronged plan to finish out my stuff in this game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a quick flight throughout the Dravanian Forelands to fill out my map 100%. We'll get the Mapping the Realm achievement for that. And once I've done that, I'm going to meet all of you back in Gridania, where we can figure out how we can make those Mughals visible again on the next episode of Final Fantasy XIV, this stream edition. Thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream. And I will see all of you on the next one, which will be on Saturday, 4 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Until then, everybody, take care, and have a good night.
Peace.